all the soup. The Frivolous Dreams podcast with Kyle Rogers. Let's think big. Let's think stupid. Yeah, let's be frivolous. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Pick your numbers, then open your packs. Cross your fingers, then declare attacks. Kyle ripped off Doug Benson. Doug loves movies. Kyle loves magic. The Gathering. This is not the Kyle loves magic. The Gathering. This is the Frivolous Dreams podcast with Kyle Rogers.
Did I give you that shirt?
No.
Welcome back to Frivolous Dreams.
I got rid of a shirt just like that.
Everybody,
Maybe this
we're
was from you.
dreaming.
Maybe it was from you.
I have no
I
idea
had two
how to
flannels. I didn't know where they
get-
came from.
Oh, I gotta turn that off.
Frivolous Dreams, the preeminent short-related podcast of Capilano, Washington.
Oh,
Yes.
dude.
The most popular pod in Capilano, I bet.
Maria was saying that if she wasn't working, she subscribed,
Oh,
and it's like, what?
The Maria?
Maria.
the
Maria?
Maria.
Of the taco place.
Oh, here we go. Chat. Okay.
See?
Yeah, of the taco place.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have a sponsor in the future.
How? Right. I gotta figure out
Get
how
an
to get to the
LLC. I'll
YouTube.
sponsor you tomorrow.
How do I get to my YouTube chat here? Get out of here.
I should sponsor Friday Night Magic. I should make that into a LLC somehow. Or a nonprofit.
Right? That'd be sick.
Nonprofit to educate people how to play Magic.
Dude,
James Sorenson's school for kids who don't know
I
how
wanna-
to play Magic good and other stuff.
I
Yeah.
do want to find a.
Just for the tax purposes.
I do want to find a.
What is this, a center for dweebs?
It is.
It is.
I always like sitting in there, like when
Why does
Cody
it say the live
comes
was
in,
7 days
you know?
ago?
Cody and what's the
But
guy's
it
name? Brandon. Into the
Shows-
clubhouse when there's like 10. I think you were hammered.
Oh,
at
yes,
that time.
yes,
Or
Cody
no,
and
that was a
Brandon.
couple weeks ago.
No, I wasn't hammered that time.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
But it's just so funny to be playing Magic because I don't give a rat's ass. But
No,
I
they
have
they
no idea
were
if it's
very
working
much
or not.
like.
yeah,
For YouTube. It's working for Twitch, though. But it'll be what it'll be.
I mean, I can barely play sober. I can't.
Can you try to
I
see
can't
if
play
you can
Magic
find it?
while
I'm checking right now.
Okay.
Oh, I mean,
Producer.
I'm checking.
I just roll with it either way. So.
So I did do some thinking, and
Uh-oh.
I realized that I need to change one thing about the format.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your deck because
No.
there's one thing you need to change about your deck.
No, there's 0 things, but we could get into that later. When it comes to the lottery tickets, everybody's going to get one, and there's not going to be another one up for grabs.
That makes
Because
sense.
I realized that
You have to buy
we
them.
play it a bit loosey-goosey here sometimes, and going, hold on, I want to change that. If that then causes somebody to win $1 million, it could end a friendship.
Hey, if
And
we
I don't
win-
want that
if
on
we
my
win,
podcast.
That's
Let's say
a-
right now we split it
So
5 ways.
I'm in.
You guys in? You
Yeah.
in for that? 5 ways?
for this
Deal?
episode, I mean,
You
all
in on
right,
that?
I'll do it.
Deal?
Yeah.
Since I basically get 2 of those bits.
Katie, you're in on it? If you win, you're splitting it 5 ways. You got to be in or out.
Ooh.
Are you in or out?
Are you in or out?
Hey, just a reminder. Producer.
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 So,
are you in or out?
Anonymous
You're
person in the corner.
Okay. Well, we had to know, because then what happens if we actually won and we didn't get a response?
Right.
And
you
it's
just
like,
you just
or they win
well, I mean if they win,
and
they
then
win.
they don't split. That would be.
Well, that's what she's holding on for, dude. Come
Well,
on.
She didn't. She said she gave us a.
Well, she gave us sure just because she was like, leave me alone, bro.
Yeah.
See?
So
Sorry.
today we've got James, Port Commissioner number 1. Do you want to
That's
sign
right.
this again?
No.
No, you're good.
No, the frog speaks for itself.
The frog speaks for itself.
There's a penis.
And James wants to talk about land destruction.
Yeah,
But we'll get to that.
mass land destruction.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Let me introduce everyone.
We will.
Then we got Kay, the new camera donor. We got a new camera. It's from him. Hopefully, yeah. And a light that I don't think is doing much, but we'll see.
I think it is.
I hope so.
Tell me about your.
Oh, we do have a chat on here. It says
You know how you get more
we are
viewers
not
on
live
here?
on YouTube. What the hell?
Showed me.
What?
Just throw a camera on me, you'll get more viewers.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh yeah.
I already tried to tell him that. I was like, man, just throw it on all of us. People will be flocking.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't say all of us. I said just me.
Yeah, you see, you need to set up the donation system, the tip system, so, you know.
When they see how handicapped
Yeah.
everyone is.
I think you could write these. I think you can write these off if you donate to Twitch
this is
streamers
not
or YouTube.
part of the
It's a donation.
It's a charitable donation.
I mean,
Yeah, but I think it's technically.
I need my beer under the mic.
I'm not an accountant.
No.
Any CPAs
I don't
in the
know.
chat?
We'll have to worry about trying to get YouTube to work next time.
Oh, you two.
Oh, were you trying to go live on YouTube as well?
I was trying to do YouTube too. Yeah, I got it to work the first time, and it hasn't worked since.
Oh.
So,
It's weird. I think last time there was a bit of a lag, but there's no lag in it.
well, that's
Weird.
not the stream. That's the pre-stream. Like the camera goes there. That's so that we could set up the camera, and then it gets shot out. So there's still. I'm sure there's still
A little bit of a lag.
That's pretty good.
But
Hell
Time
yeah.
for you to cut it off to say.
Something?
all right. We also have. Oh, I did want to follow up with you. You should not have won that game.
Which game?
I don't know if which one of us would have won. Jockalops says cannot be regenerated, and we forgot to discuss that. And that's the spell I used to destroy all the creatures and lands and artifacts, and then you regenerated. It wasn't supposed to be able to regenerate.
Oh, jeez, I didn't
So,
realize it said you
that,
can't regenerate.
but on that note, that means that it probably would have been 45 more minutes. So I'm glad we overlooked it.
Man.
But it means James may have won.
Oh,
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. Well, I scooped.
You scooped, yeah.
No, you would have won if that
would've-
would have been the case,
yeah.
because you got more lands on the board immediately.
Yeah, I did have some
I agree. I think James would have ended up winning it.
But I
Then-
think there was a battle of attrition rather than actual.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but
Are those your notes?
These are my notes.
then we've got Sean from River Mile 38. How goes the brewing?
It's going.
It's going
Thanks.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
Cheers.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, what else was there? Oh yeah, I've got questions. So I'm gonna strike this one. What have you learned in BJJ is what I was gonna ask you, but instead you wanted to talk about mass land destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk it over. Also, you want that
Hello.
Well, I don't. What I need to talk about. That's why I'm saying it's not really a discussion, because we had set this rule out in the beginning to say no mass land destruction.
Oh, at Friday
But-
nights.
See, I
But-
always understood it as no
Mass
land destruction decks.
No,
'Cause
just
there's a-
no mass, no
Oh.
apocalypse or whatever the
So-
hell card you played.
So you played some?
I played Jockalops, destroy all creatures, artifacts, and lands.
Was that at Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't like playing it is fine, but where my thing is, I have to cut it off. I have to.
Okay.
Because what I don't want to have happen is that we come back next week and now Sam's got mass land. What's his name? Chris has mass land. Josh
So-
has mass land. Everyone has. Now we have. Everyone's got mass
Have
land.
you ever played against a land destruction deck?
What do you think?
I think probably not.
Yes, you would be correct.
Okay.
But that's
So-
that's
Yeah.
that's where the discussion ends for me, because I set this entire thing up to encourage more people to come. That's
Okay.
always been the goal.
So
But I totally understand where, like, your side of things, because I also am not anti it. But like I said, I have to cut it off because I have to avoid someone plays it next week and then they go, and then I say, hey, you can't play, we're not supposed to play Mass Land. And they go, well, Kyle did it.
see, I don't see. And
What if you
I'm
just
not.
cut the land out of the
I
card?
want to ask you a quick question, and that's: are you telling me that you're saying it can't, like, you're putting your foot down, just it's not allowed.
Over Friday nights.
I would like to, yes, but
Okay.
there's
I will-
like, what I want to talk about is how to approach that, because my current thing is, like I said, I have not made rules for the thing, and it's not like there's a lot of rules that I want to make.
Like house rules.
Yeah, house
That was
rules.
the only thing that we'd ever said, which we were all very new starting that up there anyway. And
Yeah,
it was
well,
just like, oh, the only thing we ever hear that gets treated really toxic is land destruction.
Yeah.
Right,
So let's
and
not
that's
do
one of
that.
the reasons why I asked you if you've ever actually played against land destruction, because there's a very big difference between land destruction decks and having 2 cards in an entire 100
A
card
deck would be
that-
unbearable.
Yeah,
Right.
because the 2 cards that I have, one of which is easy to avoid. It's for 8 mana, I could play a 10/10 creature, and when it dies, destroy all creatures, lands, and artifacts.
So that's
Or all
solid.
permanents, I think is what it says.
Yeah.
But you can exile it, you can enchant it, you can.
Yeah, no, that's all.
remove it. Like, there's
You're
ways
good,
around that.
Kyle.
And
I understand
hold
what
on,
you're saying.
Hold on, let me get
Yeah.
there. And the other one being Jocklops destroys all lands,
But it does,
as a side
everything,
text, but
right?
it's everything including mine. And the reason why I would make the argument, and if you say so, it's not a thing, but the reason I would make an argument that that's not exactly what the cause of the rule is because having one wipe the entire board, everybody indiscriminate, is a significantly different thing than a land destruction deck. Because like a land destruction deck, you know how there's some decks that are about token creature ramp, and there's some decks that are about enchantments. Land destruction is like second turn stone rain, destroy your swamp. Third turn acid rain, destroy your swamp. Fourth turn, destroy your forest. Fifth turn, destroy. So then you end up, having one person with a bunch of land and everybody else without a bunch of land.
Yeah.
And that is annoying and fucked up. There's no doubt about that. But having one emergency, oh crap, I need to reset my ability to play. I don't necessarily think that falls in the same category as a targeted land destruction situation. But if you want to make it a hard and fast rule that lands cannot be destroyed at all, then that is what it is.
Yeah, so that is not my rule. It's not lands cannot be destroyed at all, because there's like occasional where it'll destroy one land. And that's whatever. But it has to be a rule that there's no mass land destruction. Because again, I hear what you're saying, and I'm not trying to argue against or for, or I'm not arguing any side. I'm just saying that for our purposes and what we're trying to do,
I think he is
you
just
don't
worried
need-
about someone
you don't
doing
need
what
land
you're
destruction.
saying.
You don't need
Yeah.
mass land destruction, because what you're talking resetting, you can accomplish that with a board wipe. There's plenty of other cards that you can completely reset the board but not take out everybody's land, because mass land destruction. And there's a way too, if we're talking about playing, of course I wouldn't mind playing, I don't mind playing it, because then I'm going to be like, all right, then I'm going to play this
the game
or that
starts
or
over.
whatever.
Yeah,
Right.
basically,
But
you start from scratch.
where was I
and just
going
brings
with
the
that
game to a
is-
screeching halt.
Right.
It just, there's so many intricacies that could go into it of okay, you can have mass land destruction, but you have to win the game in 2 turns, right? Because if someone's just destroying land, if we have Sam,
Well,
for
which
example,
goes back,
right?
which
And
goes,
that's-
And
the
if
thing, though,
he's
is
just destroying lands on
Yeah.
turns because he thinks it's funny or whatever, and it's just dragging the game out, then
yeah,
that's not something
I'm
that I
seeing-
want
yeah,
to have.
I'm seeing
for
what you're
other
both
people.
saying. With yours, it's very rare that you're going to come across that card. Is
Right.
what you're trying
and
to get at.
and the truth is, it destroys my shit too. So it's
Right.
even if I do
You're
come
on
across
equal-
it,
you're on
unless
equal
I'm
ground.
it's unless I have to go nuclear,
I think the biggest thing would be.
I wouldn't even bother casting.
I guess the biggest thing would be when you know what that deck's in, you know who you're playing with, kind of thing. Because I think his biggest worry is that you're just going to do that to the wrong group in there, and then it's
No,
gonna...
that's not my biggest worry is that we're going to have more like you've introduced it. Like this is just a
the whole
this is
reason
a common issue
the whole
with
reason
Magic
we
in
brought
general.
it, the whole reason we brought it up in general was so that like newcomers would not be just like, oh, I don't want to play this. Like, what the hell?
Well,
Like,
yeah, that's
my
a newcomer comes and
well, that's what I was just
5
saying.
people are playing.
Oh,
mass
right,
land
right.
destruction. That person can be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, yeah,
Right,
but
well,
what he's
but
saying is even what he's doing
what's
is
the
not
difference?
considered mass. I mean, it's
I
one.
mean, it is. It destroyed all.
Well, yeah,
of
I'm
everything.
saying, but the likelihood
But
of it happening.
if we wanna, try to have the conversation about being nice to newcomers, how is going? Hey, everybody's lands are destroyed along with everything else. How is that any different than going? Hey, so I'm gonna do this, and this. Now I have 19 5/5 flyings. Hey, newcomer, what are you gonna do? And they're like, I'm gonna
That's
play
fine.
this
That
3/3.
No, exactly.
That
That's,
doesn't take
that's
away-
what I was getting at.
That
The
doesn't
only-
take away their ability to play the game.
Right. Well,
Like,
the only
if you're
thing.
destroying all lands, you're taking away my ability. If you destroy all of our lands that we're playing, you're taking away our ability.
I think
to play
it's
the
not even
game.
that. Everyone's going on the same thing, but you just turned a 2-hour game into a 4-hour game. Like
Yeah.
that's my
Well, but
Yeah.
that's one of those interesting things where like we could theory craft it all, but most of the time, like, in order to play one of those cards, you need 8 mana.
Right.
So it's like if everybody plays 8 or 12 mana out of 30,
yeah.
and then they're all wiped out, we're not all at 40 health. We might be at 15, 20. Like I think I was at 12 and you were at 26 and you were at, I don't know, something else. Didn't
I was
matter.
at like 27. Yeah.
But it's like it's not a
Was that-
complete start over.
Was that the game this last Friday?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
at,
a couple of people left, but it did kind of drag out after that,
at the
didn't
point
it?
at which he
No,
played
it
that-
actually
Well, I mean,
ended
it
the
always-
game because we
If
didn't
we
realize
didn't
his
play it
creature shouldn't
correctly.
have died and he just killed everybody.
Oh, that's the one you were speaking of. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about that last podcast.
No,
Oh,
that was
okay,
the
okay.
Friday
That
game.
that game at the point at which he played that card had already lasted about 2 hours and 45
Yeah,
minutes.
you could say that I ended the game.
okay.
And again, it's like I'm
Yeah.
not like attacking you or
I'm not
attacking.
taking it as an
like
attack.
I've got a
I
couple-
get-
Yeah.
I want to play it. Like I want to play. I've
Can
been
I-
dying to play like a CDH game where we all have like crazy
Can I-
cards. But
Can I?
my last thing is that along the lines of what I've already said is everything that you want to do. Like it's not that big of a deal to take out like
I'm
one
already
or
a
two
beer
cards
man.
out of your deck, and you can still accomplish those same goals with
Oh, speaking
a,
of which, you guys want
blasphemous
anything to drink?
act. A blasphemous
do you have
act
any
is
coffee
in
or
red.
tea?
I can make coffee and tea.
Much obliged. Oh,
Producer, would you be willing to make some coffee or tea? Please, thank you.
I mean,
We got chat stuff.
well, for consideration, have
Oh.
you considered just
I don't know who SSJS Pyro 101 is, but hello. And Sam says then he wants to also ban counter spells and board wipes and infect.
No, that's-
but
not rad tokens.
not rad tokens.
Not rad tokens.
So that kind of leads into like a discussion of these things. I'm
Well,
not trying to
I
put.
did
I'm
wanna-
not trying to put more rules on. It's
I
just
did want to.
that's one thing I think is easy.
Ask you, have you ever read a very controversial book called The Art of the Deal?
No.
Do you know who wrote it?
Donald Trump's ghostwriter.
I think so.
Well, yeah,
I
technically,
I
know
read
who
I
says
read
on paper.
absolutely zero of it, but on a podcast somebody mentioned one thing about it, so obviously I'm a specialist on it. And they said that it's like if you throw out an absolutely absurd idea, then you might end up somewhere in the negotiating room. With that said, would you be willing to make a full proxy deck? You do your best to make a full proxy deck. I will make a specific land destruction proxy deck because I don't want to spend money on it because I know that I will never use it again.
I don't want to play that. Why would I want
And
to play
and
that?
play a game like that. You make it however you want. We just for the sake of
For the pod.
putting
Just so I can be miserable and you can
showing,
watch me squirm.
Showing the difference
Just
between
play in the
a
pod.
card that destroys all lands versus a deck that specifically destroys lands. Because
I
there's
don't. I mean,
yeah,
I don't
just
know
to
why
see
you
how
want
it
me to
goes.
play. Like I said, I'm not anti the
Well,
mechanic or any of
just
that.
as an
It's
experience.
It's just for me.
An
Like,
experience.
I'm kind of the one that started the thing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all the stuff falls onto me. And part of leading things sometimes is you have to make unpopular choices. And if this is an unpopular choice, then it's an unpopular choice. But I
Ooh.
think in
We
the
have-
grand scheme of things, it's not that big a deal to take out mass
Chamomile,
land destroy.
Lemon zinger, peppermint, honey vanilla chamomile, sleepy time.
Those are caffeinated, decaffeinated.
We've got rose petal and Congo black tea, and then strawberry guava tea, or Folgers. Green tea.
Yeah.
I have
But yeah,
Uncle-
I just
have
I don't
Uncle
think it's that
Iroh
hard to
green
take it
tea.
out.
And
And
I'm running a mono deck or a mono-color beverage tonight.
Nice. I like
Nice.
it.
We also have
That stuff will ring
Coke, cola, merchant cola, and rum,
Merchant.
and bubbly water, and milk.
Nice. And milk.
And black cherry juice.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we still have that.
Come on, what have you made lately, dude? What the hell?
Oh, I mean, if you want me to get a bottle out, I could do that.
that needs to be part of this too.
You want me to get a bottle out?
Well,
All right.
sure, soon. Yeah.
All right.
Let it breathe. Let it breathe.
Let's get a bottle.
Every time that I have just a couple of random cards with land destruction and even single, I just play the rest of the card and I just eat the.
well, you
No,
don't have to
you
do
do it
that. You can
Saturday.
destroy. You can destroy one.
Yeah, but I
Yeah, it's
don't.
different
I
cards.
haven't yet.
All I'm saying is
you-
just there's probably like 4 or 5 total cards that actually even do that. But
What, land destruction?
just mass land destroy. Mass land
Well,
destroy.
And
Like apocalypse.
I'm really getting driven bonkers by your choice of the word mass.
Mass.
Yeah, because
Just all.
All land. I just think it sounds better.
yeah, well, because like mass land destroy implies volume, which yes, one card that does destroy all lands does qualify under that definition of mass land destroy, but I still think that the idea behind the rule is more about mass as in like 17 cards that destroy land. But
No, I'm saying if
I
you're
can-
destroying all lands, just like a board wipe, but if it's targeting lands, that's not allowed.
I would say
Okay.
scratch the entire thing. It's about maybe, I guess, but then we're gonna get into the realm of like it's trying not to kill the game. I guess.
Roll 0.
I guess at the end of the day, when
Not fun.
a board
so
wipe
what you're
could do the
saying
same.
is I'm grandfathered in.
No, you're not.
Damn.
I would say just because you said the card did several other things, right?
Oh,
Keep it as
what
the
about,
board wipe.
What about stealing your lands?
Again, I'm literally, it's one card that I'm talking about.
Oh, interesting.
And that's
No,
it.
it's not.
It's
two
one
cards.
card mechanic that I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about. That's
Oh.
So
not,
I could steal all your lands.
Yeah,
that a
I
whole
guess.
deck?
Yeah, sure. If a card.
You hear? I got it recorded. That's
Oh,
okay.
God, dude.
Yeah, it's just. I mean,
This sounds interesting.
if you want to, and then obviously if I play that one time, I'll never play it again, and that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like with the idea of making a proxy deck, so that you have the experience of playing against a land destruction deck.
Yeah, I'll play it.
Like you, all right. You
I mean,
witness
I'll
it.
play anything.
yeah.
I don't care.
I don't have any
I'll make
interest
it,
in
and we'll.
But I did like. There were things that I was thinking about
You
because
really need to start taking alcohol percentage.
there's
notes.
other things that we
Nah.
don't do at Friday Night Magic,
Good luck, everybody that needs to drive.
are
and
these
one of those things
Oh no, this is all me.
is we don't. We did in the beginning, but we don't really do it a lot now. Is Rule 0, which we really should be Rule 0ing a lot more.
Rule 0 means.
It just before the game starts, you just talk about your deck, what it's trying to do, what it is, and
Oh,
what it does, and that's Rule 0. before
I
the
mean,
game starts.
I've had several
then-
deck concepts that I thought would be effective, and I thought they'd be wacky and trolly, but I just don't run. Yes, please. I just simply don't run them because
a cup, too?
I feel like they'd be miserable to play against.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when I came back to the game, I was picking bulk, and I found a tsunami. And I said, oh, this would be so hilarious to
He
play.
doesn't
And
drink.
I realized it would be just miserable to whoever's on the receiving end.
Yeah.
Same as protection from specific colors. It like if you were to put protection from color of every color in your deck through like artifacts or something, that would be super annoying to play against.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, so then that comes where rule zeroing comes in, where if someone's like, I'm playing complete stasis and I have winter orb stasis and that's what I'm playing, then you have every right to be like, I don't want to play that, and just go play somewhere else.
Who here
I
has
think that's
played
cool.
or witnessed a Circle of Protection deck?
Yes, I back in high school, I played against a dude that had played nothing but a Circle of Protection deck, and nobody wanted to play with him because he just shut down the game every time he played.
Yeah.
Do you
And
know
this
what
was
Circle of
60
Protection
cards.
does?
I feel, is it white?
It's a white card, and they're color coordinated. So if you have a Circle of Protection green, it means that you can tap one colorless mana at any point and prevent 1 damage from a green source. And you can do that as many times as you have mana.
Nice.
So if you have 10 mana, they have to do 11 damage to you in order to deal 1.
Yeah. And that's a concept that's in the game and it's legal and you can play it and that's cool. But other people have a right to be like, suck my ass. I don't want to play against you and go play somewhere else.
Because I can see
And that's
somebody
what-
bringing a Circle of Protection deck to Friday.
Yeah.
And somebody's deck getting completely shut down by that, and somebody.
Oh,
just,
you mean like when somebody plays a creature that says choose a color, no spells of that color can be cast against the mono red deck? Josh!
Yeah,
Who's
I
getting
guess.
beat?
But
But-
I mean, just like that, you want
They're
people
all
to come in-
salty.
They're all salty.
Yeah. And my big, again, like being, or at least feeling like,
Ow.
jeez, watch my floors, pal.
When I walked up, have you been in my apartment yet? Like, yes, I have.
I want everyone to have a good time, and that's what I'm always worried about, is everyone having
My
a
only
good
thing
time.
with land destruction is just length. That's all I thought when you said it was like, oh god, how much
Yeah,
longer
you
can
just,
that
I mean,
last?
you're resetting. Imagine
But it's
how,
not like I haven't board wiped several times in a game. I mean, just to try to
Wiped or been wiped?
both.
Yeah. And a board wipe extends the game, but like a land wipe, that's really going to extend the game.
That's basically you're
Very
just
good.
starting from scratch. With
I wish
cards.
I
Cheers.
knew.
With a
yeah.
What the
suboptimal
alcohol
opening
was.
hand.
Yeah, but again, it's mostly about the power creep, I guess, that just naturally happens in Magic that I'm
So-
always kind of worried about. So if we go
It's
next week and everybody
50
has,
Like
Mass
45%
land
pairs,
destruction,
45% apples,
that's
10%
gonna suck. You know?
grapes.
And then there's somebody that can't really afford
know,
to
rough
buy
guessing.
Exactly.
any new cards, and they can't really respond to
It was only sugared
that.
to
So I'm worried
be
about
like
all the people
maybe
in
9%.
that scenario. So
And I feel like
and then I added
you wouldn't be
a 750 milliliter
out of sorts
pear
to
brandy
say
to it.
Only bracket.
But I
to
didn't stabilize it
keep
first,
command
so then all of the
decks,
sugars from the
are
pear
allowed
brandy
at
got
Friday
fermented
nights.
too.
yeah, I'm not gonna say that though.
So it's somewhere
I feel like it's
between
easy enough
9
to say
and
only
more.
no mass land because it's commander.
If that,
Yeah.
give you an estimate.
There's
But it-
99
but it's
cards. Like the
smooth.
shit is going
It
to go
tastes
crazy.
great.
It
Yeah.
always does. And who the hell knows
I
who's
think
gonna
good
win?
job.
Like
All-
any other
all
guys
local
that don't
bring
care.
the
It's
liquor
just,
that I brought.
mass
I
land
mean,
destruction is just boring as hell.
What I was
It
going to say
sucks.
is if
Yeah,
And
it's,
nobody
wanna
wants to
swing
play.
by
I don't
to
want to play
do a
against
it's not even
cameo
that it's toxic. It just
Saturday,
isn't interesting.
it'll be
No, yeah. It just
It's like playing against a counterspell deck.
Josh Robinson.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so
But
I just don't get
I'll
to do
bust
anything
open
this
the
game.
onion
Yeah.
one if you want.
And-
But it's
Yes,
also
that's
interesting
funny
though
as
too, because he
Just text
destroyed.
me. Let me know. I don't
everything.
see anything on the calendar.
So maybe if we
let me
would have
know.
had, if we would have had a
shit. I
massive
don't see
board
anything on the
state,
calendar. I'm DMing.
then I don't care about.
And
my
I'm
but
DMing. But let me know.
I just feel like it's a simple solution to just
I
say,
just realized I
hey,
didn't put it in my
we're
calendar.
not doing massive
Gosh,
land
dang it.
destruction, and that's it.
Absolutely.
Crap.
I feel
And-
like we've spent a lot of time on this particular topic.
Yeah, whatever. We got time to
Yeah.
waste.
You
It's
got a lot written
podcast.
down on that piece of paper.
I do. All right.
So do I.
So what else did you like? I see you brought notes. What else you want to talk
Well,
about?
so I just kind of wanted to talk about potential house rules because, like I said, I have not posted those, or I've never said anything like that. Or, when the clubhouse has, their issues or whatever, they've never voiced those things, right? So but they need me to post on the Facebook page about it or like I'm talking about BYOB, right? Like they
Oh,
never
bring your
said
own
they from the very beginning they never said like, hey, you can't BYOB. So people were bringing their own drinks and not thinking anything of it. But then
Somebody brought
Once
a
we-
5-gallon jug of soju. I remember the first week I showed up.
yeah, and it's not a big deal. Whatever that happens. But
yeah.
then we just have to like, at some point you have to say something about it, and then it doesn't happen anymore. So that's what I was thinking about with like a house rules post on the Facebook page, and
Nice.
Isn't that
literally
good?
we don't have rules. Like we don't have many rules, but we would
No
have
rule.
one.
No. Remember
like
that
it.
commercial?
We would have one
One
rule,
rule.
and that rule would just be no mass land destruction or whatever you want to
Okay.
call
Well,
it.
at least
And
it
then
was.
you can have a
the-
smart ass
It was-
comment on that.
It was definitely early on. I mean, the thing is, it's not
Yeah.
like we couldn't get to a point later on. That card that you're explaining just sounds like a board wipe to me. It doesn't sound that bad. I mean, I avoid.
It doesn't destroy enchantments.
Oh, interesting.
Everything else is gone.
That's so weird. Right.
It
I
didn't
mean,
destroy enchantments?
No.
Oh shoot, I had enchantments. I was gonna go
yeah. Okay, it's like everything's gone. Whatever.
I was just like,
But-
I saw people scooping and just wiping their.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
The bottom line is, Friday is your thing, so I have to respect your choices when it comes to that. So
Yeah.
it'll be what it'll be, and if you
Well,
say I can't
but
use
it's
those
also-
cards, then I will just have to be really lazy and just not play them. But I'm not taking them out of the deck. That's too much effort.
No, just
I'll
don't.
just go. All right,
Just
if
put-
somebody
I mean,
makes me
do you
discard, I know which one it'll be.
Do you have a blasphemous act? like,
Probably.
in that deck?
Probably.
'Cause
What's it do?
That's just a board wipe. Like I'm not anti board.
Oh, no,
You could
I
still
Did you
would
wipe
actually
the board
look
and
at that
start-
list of cards? Like,
What
there's
list of cards?
It's all board wipes.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No, I didn't look at it at all. I
Just
don't
play it-
care about. I don't
play
care
it as
about board
everything-
wipes, Kyle. I
play
only
it
care
as
about one
everything
specific
but-
thing.
The land. Or say keep basics. I mean, that's what I did last time I had a card like that in there. I just.
Let's see.
I
just
mean, I would be okay if you ruled it as keep basics, no mass basic land destruction.
I feel like it's not that hard to just say no mass land destruction because
All
again,
right.
I think there's only like
Well, I
10
haven't
cards
even
in-
done
also
selective
true.
land
So
destruction.
So we
either.
got
I mean,
board wipe 1, board wipe 2,
I mean, that is a long
board
game
wipe
deck anyway.
3, board wipe 4,
Right.
and that's only this far.
Isn't that the point?
Yeah.
We're right. So
Board
that's just the
wipe
point.
5.
So you know who to play that with, though.
I don't
does
mind.
3
I don't
damage
mind
to
playing,
everything
I don't
count?
mind playing this deck. Like I'm not. It's not
board
that.
Wipe,
I
It's just-
mean,
board
I just-
wipe. The board wipe.
Yeah, there's 24
Board wipe.
mass
Can I-
land
can I see
destructions
the board wipe?
Not in this.
No. He meant
in
in
all
general.
of
Yeah.
Magic. There's 24.
Yeah,
of them.
okay.
So
Another board
that will
wipe.
be the one rule: is I'm just gonna ban these 24 cards at Friday Night Magic, and that's it.
But we had no experience with it either. I mean, it is one of those things. It's just it sounded exhausting.
I mean, it was a 6-person game, so it.
That's
Yeah.
exhausting already.
It was already
Yeah.
exhausting. It had.
which
Is
was
it a
which was
black
mostly
card?
my fault. I was
But
late.
it's important to me that I'm not like the Friday game didn't set me off edge. Like I don't. It's all good. It's just the.
Oh, God,
I don't
James.
want it. I just don't want it to continue. Like I have to cut it because
Just play it as
I'm more concerned
everything
with-
else but the land on there.
I'm more
That's how I
concerned
do it.
with the power creep that happens in Magic, and I don't want
Yeah,
someone
well,
that.
but that's the nature of it. Like Sam was saying, is part of the fun for him is to figure out how to kill a deck that is difficult to play against, and that's
and you
basically
can
my
still do
biggest
that.
motivation. Is like the whole reason for this deck was because I would show up on Fridays and I would get frustrated because it's like I've got my 7 powerful creatures and
I don't.
they all
I
work
don't
well,
get
but
how you're missing the entire point of what I'm saying. Because
No,
all
I'm
I'm
not
saying
missing
is
it.
mass land
Oh.
destruction.
Yeah,
You can
I
still
got you.
play that entire deck.
yeah,
Just
I
don't
follow that.
destroy everyone's lands. That's it.
Yeah,
That's my one rule.
7.
Okay.
That's it. And I don't think that's taken
Can we
away.
put it like on paper and on a wall
It'll be on.
in a
It'll
frame
be on
with my name at the
Facebook.
bottom?
No, because it wasn't.
Especially
it wasn't
you,
about.
Kyle.
It wasn't aimed at you. You just so happened to be the
I
first
like
one
it.
to play.
Oh,
a
I don't have a
land-
printer,
A
Kyle,
mass
but
land
I-
destruction card.
We got a printer now, which is why.
then
I
you
can-
make the sign.
All right. So moving on, I did have questions for other people too. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
Other than playing Magic, what do you do for fun?
Oh.
He's like, oh,
I'm a big PC gamer. I'm considering climbing back into Fallout 76's warm womb for the rest of the summer.
nice.
Yep. I hear that the Ghoul update is dropping soon, so I'm all about that. But I'm definitely a big PC gamer. But other than that, big movie fan. Watch movies all the time with the wife.
Heck yeah.
Are you a fan of The Mist?
No, I missed that one.
Are you trying to make a pun?
Yes.
Yes. I've seen it once and I don't
But
remember.
other
Really
than
ends
that,
in a bang. That
You
one.
don't. How do you not remember that movie? That's
feel like I
literally
remember. The
my
ending of that
favorite
movie is-
movie.
Well, are you talking
What?
about the movie, the miniseries?
The movie, not the miniseries, not the book. I saw the movie. I thought the book must be amazing.
You talking
I
about
read
the-
the book. I was disappointed. The movie is the best out of all.
You talking about the just
Stephen
monsters
King's
in the
The Mist.
mist? Like, I don't know.
Stephen King's
King.
The Mist. It's
Yeah.
got a whole bunch of Walking Dead actors in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually loved it.
The ending
I
is
thought
fucked.
it was I like a horror movie with a very bleak ending.
I love situations where you go, I can understand both sides of this situation, and I don't know which one I would pick. And then I love it when they go, doesn't matter, you were fucked anyways.
Cabin in the Woods.
Doesn't matter. You're all dead.
Is that the one with the guy from Boy Meets World?
I have
Is that?
no. I'm afraid I don't remember.
No, I'm thinking Cabin Fever.
No, Cabin in the Woods was the one where they have this.
Hi, Sam.
What is he saying?
No, he just said that
Oh,
comment.
it's just. Yeah.
I have a terrible time. I love movies, and I remember parts of movies. Do not ask me, like, actors and what they, like, that kind of stuff, or names of them. Gone.
Actor.
Same with music. Like, who sang it? I'll sing the song for you.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I can't tell you who sang it half the time. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
A lot of
Take me
times
to-
I can't even sing the song. Like I can listen to the same song on repeat for 10 years, and then you'll be like, "What's one line from it?" And I'll go, "I don't know."
yeah.
Yeah, you take me to trivia night. I can answer all the science and history questions, but the second
trivia
you
tonight.
say who
It is
made
trivia
this
night.
song? Wait, there's a trivia night in
Tonight.
this town.
Yeah.
Where?
At
The one time I
at the
showed
tap
up,
room.
kicked ass.
The what?
At the tap room.
the gay bar.
Good Lord, James. Yes.
I gotta get down there more.
I tell
Yeah.
that to Javier though. He loves it.
Yeah.
All right, so Sean, I do have a question for you too.
Yeah, what's up?
Where is your favorite outdoor place to go visit?
Outdoor place
Yeah.
to go visit?
It's coming up to that time of year to do things outside.
Honestly, I really
Wait,
like...
I will point
no.
this out to you.
Never mind.
If you want it to be, if you don't want there to potentially be a ginormous crowd of 1 million people when I hit it big on this podcast, you might want to keep those a secret.
Oh, God.
So you're not
Skyline
secret spots.
Golf Course.
Don't keep that a secret. Come out and play.
In
Become a
Kaplamit,
member.
Washington.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be heartbreak. Actually, I wouldn't see a dime out of that. So don't even do that.
You just see the traffic.
Yeah, I would just have to deal with all the other crap. I was gonna say I really like going camping in the gorge, but I don't get to do it very much anymore. But I love going out there. There's a lot of breweries. There's a lot of good campsites. That's what I liked to
That
do.
reminds me of my Uncle Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically in all of the stories where it was like, well, we were camping and then we went to the bar.
Right, dude.
Yeah.
We were doing that. We had campsite near Backwoods Brewing out there, and we were literally just running down there and grabbing like a pizza and growlers, and then going back to the campsite. And I was like, I love this.
The one time I did that was in Daughters of the American Revolution State Forest in Massachusetts in January. It was windy.
That sounds-
It was fucking
sounds
cold.
cold.
It was very cold.
That sounds,
My friend Adam and I
terrible.
went camping. You have to hike up this hill that's covered in snow, dragging your gear on a sled, roughly a quarter of a mile. It's not terrible, but it's cold. We made a fire. We tried to build a wall of gear to stop the wind, and we were just sitting there silently looking at the fire. And all of a sudden, he goes, "Do you want to go to the bar?" And it was like 11 o'clock, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's
in.
go." So we grabbed the sleds. In the middle of the dark, we slid down this giant icy hill, to the parking lot, got in my car, and we drove to. It's like an Ashfield Lake House or something like that. It's a bar, and we pull up. At the time, I was smoking cigarettes, and there's some people smoking. So we get out of the vehicle, and we're like, oh, so this is the bar in town? And they're like, well, if you go down to the end of the street and you take a left, you'll see there's another bar on the right. And we're like, yeah, but we're here. So is this place nice? And they're like, no. If you go down to the end of the street and you take a left, there'll be another bar on your right. And we're like, well, we'll check this place out because we're here. So we walk past them, and on the door, this was right after Trump got his first term, there's paper clips, "You're safe here," all over the door. But we were expecting it to be like Hickville because it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's all like, "You're safe here," rainbows on the wall. And we're both large, white, bald men. Like, we both don't do hair. We just shave it off. So we're like, this is going to be awkward. So we go in, and we order some drinks, and we sit down at a booth, and we drink half of them, and we're like, let's check it out. Go have another cigarette. So we did the thing where you put the coaster on top of your drink to say you're not done with it. And we went outside to have a cigarette, and as soon as the door closed, I went, our drinks are going to be gone. We had a cigarette. We went back in. Drinks are gone. Yeah. So we went up to the bar, and we're like, can we have another drink? And he ordered a Long Island iced tea. I ordered a beer, and the bartender came back with 2 waters, and we went, okay, we're leaving. We get it. We're not welcome here. Everybody but us, because we're bald.
Because we're bald.
Because we look like AR-15s.
Hell no. Damn alligator.
But
hit my hand off. He got me.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a story, and I like stories, so. All right, so I already discussed that there's one less ticket up for grabs. But
hey, they like that one. There's some people
that
like that one.
Brandon. I wonder who that is. 1985.
Let's go. Happy Gilmore fan.
Himmel.
Clearly.
Yes, please.
Okay, good.
I don't ever really know how to say your name, so if it's Chris and Brandon, what's up, man? So to even make it a little bit less, risky of people losing friends over it, let's roll dice to see who picks a card first.
You're all dead to me.
Picks what card?
A ticket.
No one's losing friends because we all should.
Yeah, well,
We're
let's
splitting
just
it 5
do
ways.
it for ease of.
Our shake was.
I don't
really,
like
losing
this.
friends, we all hate each other.
Whoever rolls
our
the
shake
highest
was
picks
really.
first.
Whoever
Rolls the highest picks first.
18.
17.
How many Brandons do you know? Says Brandon.
I don't know.
Plenty.
At least 2.
Not
3,
as many
4,
Chris's.
12. I know a Brandon.
6.
Baka?
You used to call him a fool in Japanese? I thought I heard baka.
No,
Got a weak kid with
I was like, baka?
Oh, I got the
Donka.
I got that Griffey number though.
All right.
Oh, is there anything
So-
on there? That's-
$256 million means that you'd get $23,379 every day for the next 30 days or 6 years.
6 years. Okay. Yeah. Whoa,
I don't
that's
know
a
where
difference.
30 days came from.
That's a
Next
difference.
6 years. 30 years. Every day for 30 years, you'd get $23,379. So let's start over here. Sean,
What's up?
what would you do that
That's my fucking shirt.
that you kind of want to do,
I know that's my
but
shirt.
you're worried that if something went wrong, you couldn't afford to recover from it?
Yeah, see, when you first sent that, it was like, what do you, what scares you about basically like the lack of money kind of thing?
Yeah, well, because like you need to be able to work, so you,
Right.
if it stops you from working, or if it, you lose an arm or something like that.
I liked your answer, and honestly, I haven't, and this is going to sound crazy, but I haven't really stopped myself from doing much in that circumstance. Like if I get injured playing sports or working out or doing something like that I like, I haven't really stopped myself from doing it. I'm not going to lie, the first thing I thought about with that would be it'd be nice to not have to worry about my family and that course anymore, or like my kids in college. All I thought about being scared about money was the fact that I didn't go to college because I was too scared about money. I know this is crazy, but it's like that's all I thought about when you sent that through the text.
What about college?
You'd go to
money
college?
Scared you? Was it the
I was
cost of
set.
going
I
to
was
college?
accepted. I already had a position on their football team, and I didn't go because I did the math, and I would still be paying it until I was like 50.
I love that you did the math on a loan.
Yeah, I sat there and did it.
Got it until you were 50. and
Yeah,
said,
I was just like, I can't do it. That's insane. Because I was going for teaching, and I was like, dude, I'm going to be doing this. Yeah, forever in my mind. I was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
And I was like, how great
Yeah.
would it be to be able to not have to, like, tell my kids, like, go to whatever school you want, you know?
Yeah.
Like, not have to think about that at all. Where I completely talked myself out of a pretty awesome situation because I freaked out because of the money. Or lack thereof. But, yeah. Otherwise, like...
drugs.
Right.
Drugs?
Cocaine and...
What about you, Kay?
What was the exact question?
As I wrote it, it says, what are you too fearful to do now that you might be willing to do if you had the financial security to recover from it?
Tell him your example.
My example, didn't I text you it?
Yeah.
you did.
The jiu-jitsu thing,
Yeah,
right?
like as a person who needs their arms and legs
Getting
to make
hurt,
money,
right.
No,
if
I
I
got the
break
question.
an arm or a leg, I no longer make money until it's repaired. So if I was making $23,000 every day, even if I was making a fifth of that,
Right.
if we split it up, I would be willing to try a competition where I could break an arm or a leg. Or like I was thinking about the idea of like I've been skiing in a while, and I went, oh, I'm definitely not risking that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
I mean, it's been a couple years now, but I went snowboarding, threw my back out.
Yeah, I can't do
and
that.
I just
Like,
suffered
it
through
would
work.
ruin me financially.
Yeah.
Never recover.
But I will say that my record was 43 miles an hour.
Nice.
Yeah. Which is faster than some people. I mean, it's faster than you're supposed to drive through town.
Yeah.
What did you come up with, Kay?
The very first thing I thought of when I saw that question was open a hot dog restaurant.
A hot dog restaurant.
Glizzy man, huh?
Tell me where within a 50-mile radius I can get a Chicago-style hot dog.
Tell me
Nowhere.
why.
Because hot dogs are great.
Hot dogs are awesome.
Yeah.
We would have to compete.
I guess if
'cause-
money didn't matter, then you could do that.
Yeah.
It's nobody. I realize it's such a weird thing to say, but nobody does them. Back where I'm from, we had this local franchise called Snoopy's that was literally just a series of hot dog stands.
Yeah. Are you from the East Coast?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. This place did like 15 different kinds of hot dogs. We had the franchise Sonics, which did chili dogs. They did Chicago style dogs. They did all sorts of dogs. You can't find a decent hot dog here.
Holy crap. I just realized that I had never bought a hot dog based meal from a restaurant. I was just thinking about that when you were
when was
saying
the
that.
last
Hot dog
time
based-
you went
Like
to
anything
a
like a
college
hot
bar?
dog, like, and I
a
never
like a bratwurst.
I've never
Would you
done
consider a bratwurst hot dog?
Well,
I would consider a bratwurst hot dog because I would serve bratwurst at my hot dog place.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
I mean,
consider a
if
hot
it
dog.
comes on a
I would
roll,
proper
it's a
sausages.
hot dog. If it's
What?
shaped like a hot dog and it comes on a roll like a hot dog, it's a hot dog.
I don't know. Brat seems.
Well, how else would you
brat
eat a
scene.
brat?
Are you just saying
I'm just
fancier?
saying, like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you know,
I just wouldn't call a brat a hot dog.
I
Like,
always,
if I ordered,
I always make it a.
if you took a
I would
It's
love
like,
it
like
if
a
someone
little
gave me a
stand
brat.
that we had
if
at
you
the brewery
took a
one
spicy
year,
Italian sausage and you put it in a pasta dish,
where
Yeah.
it's not a hot
Mike
dog. But
Barbecue
if you
Mike
take that
did like
same
brats where he
sausage
like steeped them
and
in
you
all
put it
my
a hot
beer.
dog
He had
roll,
like 5
it's now a
different
hot dog.
beers and he like made them in all the beers for the
classification-wise,
brats.
I'd call it a
It
hot
was
dog. still.
amazing. It was
But,
If these people could see my face.
Nobody does them. You only see them on kids' menus.
dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's an East Coast thing. We had a hot dog stand in college, and they were like, just fucking degenerate. It was called Munchies Hot Dogs in Pullman.
Brandon,
makes sense.
what about
And
Sonic?
It was just
In
fucking
Springfield.
awful.
There's no
and you
Sonic
could
in
taste
here.
it. You
Well,
could taste
he
it for
says
2
that
days
there's
after.
the only one he can think of is
Like,
Nick's
it was
Nest
just
back
straight
east,
gut
and it's
bomb.
like, what about Sonic or that
Yeah,
hot dog
Sonic.
cart that's
I've
on
never-
Main Street in
I've never
Springfield
been
at
to a
2
Sonic.
a.m.
Really?
Never been to a Sonic.
I mean, like a proper hot dog, bratwurst, Polish sausages, footlongs, stuff like that. And
Do it.
it's just,
We'd go.
I
It's
mean,
we don't have that on the East
We-
Coast or West Coast.
West
We're just
Coast.
not. We're not into that.
that's
shit.
wild to me.
We could open a restaurant together.
Yeah,
It'll
but
be
we
like
got-
half and
we
half.
are the better coast,
hot dogs
right?
on your half.
They
on
got
my half,
Seattle dogs.
Italian.
Indubitably. Are you
They got
kidding?
Seattle dogs, which people freak out about.
Yeah.
Seattle dogs? It's got like cream cheese and like all that other crap in
Cream
there.
cheese on a hot dog.
Apparently.
Yeah.
My uncle Frank one time told me to try it, and of
Ah.
course I did.
Frank.
Peanut butter on hot dog. It's not bad. Not gonna lie.
Peanut butter on most things is not bad.
Peanut butter, barbecue, hot dog.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that
I like
sounds
I knew
Frank
fine.
somebody
talking
else
about
that did
Franks.
that. They swore by it. Their entire family did. I will never do it because,
But
it
it's-
just feels like some degen behavior.
But it's on the menu.
But it's on the menu. People want it. The
I will
public wants
say-
what the public
Now-
wants.
Oh, yes.
I don't know about you guys, but when I put peanut butter on anything, it's like tablespoon my ass, like quarter cup kind of situation. But
Yeah, no counting.
the opposite side of that, if you take just a little bit of peanut butter, just enough to where you can just almost spread it across the piece of bread, and you put it with mayonnaise, cheese, bacon, lettuce, tomato. Oh, nice BLT with mayonnaise, cheese, and peanut butter. Good, but you need if you gotta really be light on the peanut butter, otherwise it's just a peanut butter sandwich with crunch.
I
I'd
spent
be down to
way
try
too much
that.
money on magic cards today.
Yeah.
Why'd
How
you
much
do that?
money is that?
Too much. Too
Okay.
much money.
Too embarrassing for air.
Is it?
I
is
would
it
say
double
if I
digits
won the
or triple
lottery
digits?
and money didn't matter, I would have bought the same amount of magic cards
Okay.
that I bought today.
Okay, hold up the amount of fingers per 100 off camera.
Off camera?
Off camera. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's just that.
It's
impressive.
That's definitely on camera, and that's also.
Oh,
way
that's
out-
on camera.
yeah, that was on camera.
I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
I was like, let me test.
That's
I don't have
outrageous.
kids.
sir.
I don't have
be
kids.
suspicious.
And I bought some fucking, and they're all mass land destroys.
Awesome! Like, sign me up. I can't wait.
You said there was only 28. They cost that much. 20 not.
No, I bought like a bunch of packs and shit,
Uh,
and a bunch
All
of
right.
singles.
some
Let's
people's
let's
kids.
move on to the magic cards,
I don't
We'll go
have
in the other
kids. So that's
direction.
how I can do it.
right? It's nice to be a dink.
Ding dong.
And but really, I think I just miss chili dogs more than anything else. The damn near every
I've always loved
restaurant
making
has a
them.
Chili dog.
Yeah,
Chili cheese dogs.
Okay.
I haven't done that in a while.
How are we doing for time? We got an hour to go, huh? All right. So.
Hour to go.
Well, the lottery numbers aren't drawn until 8.
Oh. Oh. So you're saying
I've got this
that
note
direction,
over here to
you're
keep
over it
reminding
already.
myself. At some point, I'm gonna like.
I
If
could leave right
if
now.
I won that much money, completely unrelated to that question, I have an old coworker who went to college for agriculture, and he's like super clean about
fodder in it?
everything. Like, doesn't even wear deodorant. Kind of like I respect his willingness to be like, I don't care what society says. I'm doing healthy things. I would totally hire him as my farmer. I would just be like, hey, here's your annual salary. I just want you to grow me food. He'd probably be down.
No
for it.
deodorant, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Grow me food. Just do it somewhere I can't smell
And
it.
just leave it on the deck, please.
Just leave it on the back.
you
porch.
get used to it.
You get yeah.
But all right. So, how do you build and test your decks prior to the first game against another player? Let's start over here this time.
Yeah, since you didn't ask me the last one.
I didn't.
He,
Oh,
he
we
just
got
said
distracted.
I don't care. I don't
Back
care.
it up.
he just
What
said
would
he
you do?
wouldn't have cared about spending
'Cause I thought
$400 on
I
magic
thought you-
cards.
Oh yeah, I answered it right.
Yeah.
there.
I still buy magic cards. I just buy more of them.
I could have swore you said something about jujitsu, but maybe that was him.
No, I was leading
You know what
the
it is?
question.
I never drank that creatine I was gonna drink.
Yeah, you
But
just sharpen
what
your mind.
what would you do that
What do I do about my decks?
No, the first question about the
Oh,
Money.
oh, so if money didn't really, so like I kind of took it if I could just lose money, essentially.
Sure.
Then I would open a TCG, but
Just a card game store.
yeah.
Gotcha.
But then I thought about that, and I would probably hate that, especially if it was here. Only because like obviously you guys have all gone to a card game store, and you'll usually like there's probably some lingerers in Magic and Pokemon and all these games, like just some lingerers, and
His tism
maybe
would
I don't
set
want
off, and he
lingerers
does not want him.
lingering around.
So you want to be that grumpy card shop owner?
No,
who's
no,
like, hey,
not at all.
hey, we're closed until you get around.
No,
the corner.
but I wouldn't want, because I feel like you're just going to end up with a bunch of teenagers just.
But you can afford
what's
to
it called?
have someone sit
Loitering.
there and deal with the lingerers. Like, you can just enjoy your card shop.
all you gotta do is
Yeah.
have that mass land destruction ready, and you'd be like, "All right, you want to stay?
Yeah.
Let's play."
Yeah,
and
there you
you
go.
drive
Yeah.
them out.
I mean, if you have $200 million, you can just keep a paintball gun behind
Well, it's
the
just
counter
like,
and beat the
the
walls.
idea of working at a library sounds like really nice. I enjoy reading, and library's nice and quiet, but the crowd that goes into the library anywhere you go is not really a crowd that you want to spend a lot of time around, usually.
It makes me think of when I first got into camping as an adult. My brother had a friend who opened a camping goods store, and we went to go browse. And I started talking with him. I was like, "It's so cool that you own like a camping store." And he said, "No, it's not. Now instead of camping, I sell people stuff to go camping."
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, well, you've been open 6 months and you already hate it.
Well,
sucks.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
You have to make someone else do it. You want to provide people
I just be
the same
ripping
experience
packs.
that you love.
Yeah.
Right?
On that-
And reselling them.
On that note, like I would love to have like a guide business. Oh, like that way there, it's like, hey, like I understand not everybody
Who's calling us
has.
nerds here?
What?
Someone's calling us nerds. Can't
I think
believe it.
that's
You're
Sam.
a nerd.
I think that's Sam. Yeah, Sam.
Yeah, you're a nerd.
But like, no, I
Well,
would
he
love
knows
to
he
have
is,
like,
so
because
that's
I know that certain people don't have space, time, or money to make sure that their sleeping bag is good. But if I had space and the money and the time to be like, I've got 15 complete setups to go camping. All you got to do is say you want to go and get in the car. Like, I would love to be able to do that.
At Home Depot.
I do not want to work
You're
at
damn right I
Home
am.
Depot.
It takes one to know one.
Wait, what about
Sorry.
Home Depot? Did I miss something?
There's a hot dog stand at Home Depot.
Oh yeah.
And then,
The
you're damn right I am. It takes one to
they
know
got
one.
me fired.
The hot dog stand or Home Depot?
The hot dog stand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I was working. So the hot dog stand at Home Depot. I was working at the Holyoke Mall, and the hot dog stand at Home Depot decided that they wanted to branch out, so they rented a space to sell hot dogs at the mall. I was like 17, maybe. Like, I was young and stupid, but this guy who owns it hired him, his son, and then like, I don't know, maybe 8 young ladies who were all very attractive.
That's a lot of
So-
employees for a hot dog
Right,
stand.
but I mean, you know how the internet works. Sex sells, so he made sure that they were all very attractive. And I,
That's
being
just how business
stupid, was
works.
like, hey,
Business.
you know, if I fill out an
Those guys are
application,
lingering.
would you hire me? And he literally went, you lack certain qualifications. For anyone who can't see that, he gestured to my lack of chesticles. And I said, oh, it's because I don't have boobs. And one of the girls heard me and took offense to that. So then she went to the mall, and the mall was like, between you and I, this isn't leaving the room, and I wouldn't fire you but I have to.
Damn.
And that was that. And it's like,
You should have just said,
truth hurts, bitch.
but I do have boobs. I do have boobs. Like,
But yeah.
just show him next time.
So,
Yeah,
Bird
just where you
boobs?
push
My
up
bird
next time.
boobs.
yeah. Yeah.
Has Patty seen the butcher block?
Yeah.
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 She has seen him. Has
Yeah.
she seen my butcher block? In this
are you
condition?
talking about the
Yeah, the couple
Circle?
burns and
The ring,
things.
yeah.
She's definitely
yeah,
one to
she was not a
freak
fan
out.
of your
She
corner
fucking
over
took.
there.
She's a very classic landlord. Like, she's going to take your deposit, and she took my deposit because she had to, like, do some work, but it was like, it wasn't a crazy deposit, but it was still annoying because it's
Yeah,
like,
Sam,
you don't
that's right.
just get to keep my deposit. That's not how it works, because you have to do work. That's not how it works.
According to the internet, if you plan on staying somewhere for more than a few months, don't expect your deposit back.
Yeah, I don't know that really anywhere
And
you go.
I'm gonna
you're
be honest. Like I haven't had many landlords. Trying to think, 3, 4, 3.5. One of them kicked me out, and it was like, oh, thank you. But I
What are
don't
you
know,
talking
Patty's
about?
been
She
great.
was mad about my corner. What corner?
Yeah, the corner where it was all mildewy.
Oh, like
Yeah.
next to it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's butcher block that they didn't seal.
Well,
So,
anyways,
whose fault is that?
yeah, it's funny
Patty.
when it first happened. I tell people about how oh, Sheila kicked me out. Yes, Brandon, that Sheila, Chris's
Sheila.
sister. Like the first response, most of my friends were like, "Oh, that bitch," and it's like, no, she definitely should have kicked me out. Like I would get home, walk through the door, walk into my room, and do nothing, and then I would walk out the door and go to work, and that rinse repeat. I didn't do anything there, but yeah. Anyways, all right. So now we move on to
Test decks, build decks. How do I build decks?
yeah. Well, like, how do you test them? Like, do you just put them together and then bring them Friday and play?
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Which
you,
is- I for the first time I like, what's it called? You test draw them. I just built 2 brand new decks, and I drew like 2 hands, and I kind of played against myself really quick and saw it, and I was like, yeah, it looks like I have enough land, but at the end of the day, I've got to play it a few times and then kind of make mental note, or because there's usually like 2 or 3 main ideas that I have that I want to do in this deck, and then if one of them might outbalance the other one, like this one, I'm pretty sure I'm making tokens, but if I'm making too many tokens and not enough whatever, then we'll just see what happens. But I haven't been in Magic that long. So
How long has
originally
that long
when
been?
I played, I can't remember when we got into it, but it hasn't been that long. Maybe
Hasn't even been.
probably
This
hasn't been
year?
6 months.
okay.
Oh wow!
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
It's been about.
So the Friday Night Magic did just started like 6
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought I had moved here and missed out on some gigantic local secret, because first time I
No.
showed up, there were like 14 guys there. I was like, where have you guys been my entire life?
I don't know.
No.
You showed up to like
No.
the what? I don't know. 10th one. I'm not even.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
Wow.
Yeah. So obviously we always play Commander, so I just bought precons, and then I got interested in watching the videos on the precons of how to upgrade them. So then I did that, and then now I kind of just rip packs, and if I see a commander that I think is cool, or I just look through my potential commanders and be like, ooh, that sounds fun, and I see what happens. Go to EDH Rec, and I feel like that's probably ruining deck building in a way, because everyone has the same deck.
That's
'Cause of
one thing
EDH
that
Rec?
I will never respect.
Is
I don't-
EDH Rec?
No, I don't know where it comes from. I understand that there's some people out there who just want to win, and they'll go like there. I played against a kid who he literally all he does is he looks at the latest like big tournament, who won it, he rebuilds that deck, and that's the deck he uses. And card for card, and it's like, all right, great. So what you're saying is I get to test my deck against the greatest deck. I'm up for the challenge, but I'll never let him say that he beat me. Like, he didn't beat me. Whoever created that deck beat me.
Yeah.
I refuse to do that. Like, when I'm doing things on the internet, I intentionally stop when it starts going cards like or cards that go. I'm like, no, that stays down there,
Yeah.
off the screen.
But for the
don't
most-
even want.
For the most
I
part,
hate-
you probably already know all of those cards, because I feel like there's probably in every we probably have the same cards out of these 99, even though we're playing all different colors. Like if you have red, I bet you have an Abrade in there. There's probably a Soul Ring. There's all these. Well, obviously a Soul Ring, but you know what I mean. Like
I don't think
there's staple cards that you're going to have in a deck, and then it also depends on what the idea of your deck is. Like if you're doing tokens, you probably or is it counter or I don't know, but like you probably want a doubling season if you're doing. I don't know if doubling season is tokens or creatures, but like if you're doing one of those things, then you're definitely gonna want to have a doubling season.
But the way that I personally do it is I would just go, here's my commander. How am I going to make this work? Like in this case, we went the other way around. I want to wipe the board. What's a good commander to do that? that was where this started. Is I want to wipe the board, but like it's like Toski, the 1/1 green creature, indestructible, attacks every turn. If any creature hits you, hits a player, you draw a card. It's like my green deck started with that commander, and then it migrated to other commanders. But it's like I go, okay, this sounds like it could be fun. How can I make it work? And then I literally just go to the app and I go like, okay, what cards? Draw cards, and it'll be like, here's 3,000 cards that have the word draw card in it, and it's like, all right, start scrolling. I just read through all of them, and then I go, oh, there's one. That one needs to go in it, and that's
and you're more than likely you're probably ending up picking like the most common. Like you probably have a Faithless Looting if you're trying to do card draw in red. Like there's
I don't pay attention to the titles of them.
I'm just saying that there's so many cards, but there's really only so many cards. Like we're all
I don't know any names.
What's that?
I don't know anything.
Well,
I don't know.
What I was gonna say is I don't
any of these names.
Like you say the name of the card, and I'm like but what's it do?
Like a Toski, right?
Yeah.
That I have her or that whatever it is in one of like my thief deck that isn't really swinging big, but it's a bunch of unblockable little pings here and there, and I feel like that's a pretty common like a general idea of like unblockable or trying to like ping here and there. So if you're trying to do that, you're going to end up getting like Toski is 100% going to be in your deck, like a unblockable, indestructible creature. Like that's if you're trying to ping or trying to do that concept, you're going to end up with like 10 cards that are just coming with that idea. Yeah. And I feel like those 10 cards
as long as I
are probably yeah, but I'm saying that those 10 cards are probably the first 10 cards on EDH Rec, but those are also probably the first 10 cards of like if you just Google the concept of your deck or like if you Google card draw, like
I don't even Google it.
Draw creatures or whatever.
But what about you?
EDH Rec.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't take entire decks from EDH Rec, but as somebody coming back to the game after a very long time, I pretty much only play blue, black, and green. So EDH was very helpful finding out what commanders even existed. What staples there were for various colors in general, because on EDH you can just navigate to a color combination and click staples, and it will show you like the dual lands that apply to that color combination and whatnot.
You might spend $400 on who knows.
I try to make a point of never. I think the most I've ever spent on a card is $25.
Yeah, well,
That's still
I didn't spend
5 times my.
I bought like
price
many.
range.
I bought quite a few like $20 cards, and then I bought a couple bundles of old stuff because that's what I'm having. Like we just got into Magic, so now I'm like buying sets. I bought the March of the Machine. I don't know when that came out, but it didn't come out recently, so it's new to me.
Well, hell, I got our box of singles coming on Friday, so
there you go.
Feel free to pick, man.
What? So is that just your bulk that you're bringing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Nice.
I bought a storage unit, and there was a box of like 4,000 Magic cards.
Oh, nice.
Damn. I've just been picking out all the doubles and throwing them in a box for people to pick over on Friday nights.
Yeah.
I figure somebody else will get more enjoyment out of it than I would get money out of it, because trading
Yeah,
it
you
up,
ain't gonna
I
get
like 10 cents a card.
I just anytime I've given away a card, I find myself like looking at a EDH rec page or something and be like, oh, I just gave that card away. I can't really use that card right now.
Like I said,
But-
I pretty much only played Dimir and Golgari, so
Yeah.
I find limiting myself protects both my budget and my sanity.
Yeah.
I just find a commander I like in the cards that I have for the most part, and then go through it and build a deck.
Yeah, but what do you do after that?
Play.
You just
I
play
usually
it
do
live
like
against people.
almost like he said. I'll actually just sit there and play against myself.
Play
I'll
with
just-
yourself?
I'll play it out. Yeah, I'll play with
could-
myself vigorously.
I always make the new deck play against every single one of my decks. Yeah, sometimes twice.
I just play against there a few times and be like, okay, it seems to work, and then I'll take it to Magic Night and I'll see how it does.
Yeah.
And if I survive for a little while, then I'll be like, okay, well, it seems good enough.
Yeah, my wife has a werewolf deck I play Commander Duel against to test my decks, and we'll just play each other. She's on like version 3 of her deck, and this like version 2 of this deck, and we'll just take out cards, put them in.
See, that's one thing that I'm not good at. Like, after I play against all my decks, I'm like, okay, this one's done. I'm never changing anything. Now,
Yeah, that always
I'm going to
sucks.
make another deck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a problem that
Yeah.
I'm currently in right now because I have too many decks, and then I kind of want to take apart a couple decks, and I could probably combine them and make
I
something
still have
pretty
like
cool.
7 more deck boxes.
But then
I
as
gotta
soon as
fill
I
out.
take that deck apart, it's just I'm gonna want to play the one that I just took apart because I've done that before. But
I have been adding, like, if I like just scroll on like Card Kingdom or something and be like, oh, that's the same color as my deck, and I'll be like, that sounds good. But if it's like $1 or something, I'll build up like a little list and see if I can sneak it past the wife and order it or something, you know. But yeah.
Sam says that's why he and I try to be creative and break things that shouldn't. Let the gods handle it. I make the deck and say, let's play.
Let the gods handle it.
For what it's worth, as far as I'm aware, 3 out of 4 LGSs in Longview Kelso actually have TCG player stores.
Mm-hmm.
And you can save yourself on shipping. You can just go there and pick them up.
oh,
By the way,
That'd
I
be
don't
nice.
think
I didn't know
Sean
that.
has signed this yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
so you just have to
everyone-
find them on like the TCG
You just go to
website.
their websites, and there's a link to the TCG player store there. Also, Emerald Haven
Yeah.
has sorted bulk singles.
Oh.
Sorted?
See, like that to me,
As
that
in,
sounds
like,
like just such a good time.
Alphabetical or something?
Not alphabetically. They have, for example, red creatures and red spells, and then they have
we got to do that one of these days.
a box.
Take you on a bulk date.
Monday
down.
the 17th.
science pre-done.
Monday the 17th
We already did that day.
is the next bulk sale at Emerald Haven. You literally just walk in there. They give you a box like
And
this
lawyer.
big, and you just fill the box and you give them $5. And you walk out.
Nice. That sounds amazing.
Sam,
That's on
we'll
the
get
19th.
you on there.
17th, Monday, next Monday.
Next Monday. Okay. So you
Uh,
driving?
It's 11 to 5, unfortunately, because they have,
to 5.
yeah, I know they have a Digimon tournament.
Who the hell is playing?
Digimon
Well,
tournament.
who the hell is playing Digimon? But that's not where I was going.
I mean, that's not where I was going with
Enough
that.
people to bump
Who
the
the
bulk
hell?
sale.
Like, I just don't. 11 to 5. I just don't understand who could go to that. But
Oh, gee, I'm not feeling artistic this day.
what
Catch
about?
me next time.
Let's play some Magic, huh?
I thought we were
James,
just
are
supposed to
you on here
sign it.
yet?
Yeah. Frogman.
Oh,
Turn
yeah,
to
right.
frog.
I just put my name on there. And a little
Yeah.
cheers.
All right.
Who drew the
So-
rat?
Josh.
Who's a
he also
rat?
drew this.
That's a cool rat. Are you kidding me?
Nice.
You see it smoking a cigarette and having the shades?
Yeah,
I
the
feel like
rat's
he
pretty
also
rad.
drew this.
I think that was Sam.
No.
The
it is-
penis.
It definitely was not Sam.
I haven't signed it either, but it's fine. That's what Sam just said.
All right, so
Sam didn't do the penis.
for those of you who aren't aware, the format of the mini games has slightly changed. It's no longer, whoever wins the most. It's the first game winner goes first in the second game, and they go first in the third game, and then whoever wins the third game goes first in the magic game. So, you guys ready to play some mini games?
Oh, mini games.
Yeah, we got to play mini games.
These are always
Mini games.
Chaos.
Do you know Magic cards that well?
I'm getting better.
Okay.
I
I
don't
feel like I don't know
worry.
Magic cards
It's fine.
that well, and
You know better than me. I just hang out.
All right. So the first game we're going to play is called Geo Party. It's supposed to be a play on geology and Jeopardy. How it works. I'm going to tell you the name and description of a card. You have to... there's no buzzing in this time. It's just yell it out.
Buzz.
Actually, no. Let's stick with buzzing in. You have to say your own name to buzz in, then say the answer.
Oh, that's awkward.
Okay? The answer is a basic land type in the form of a question. So you have to say, what is mountain?
Oh, good fucking lord.
For example. And remember, you have to say your own name to buzz in.
to buzz in.
Okay, you ready?
No, I
Yes.
don't even know.
First card. Card name.
We're just looking for the land card.
So you say your name to buzz in.
Uh-huh.
Then you tell me the basic land that you use to,
Play the
that.
card?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Are you gonna read the description of the card? Because that would really help me.
yeah.
Alright.
Card name. Explore. Description.
Oh, James.
Okay.
James. I was first.
Yeah, but
Run
only
it
because I
back.
forgot my name.
Yes. I will say
What
Kay's
is
mouth was
a
open.
forest?
What is forest is correct.
I mean,
Alright.
I thought it.
Card number 2. Wall of diffusion.
Okay. Blue. What is an island?
No. Defender. Wall of diffusion can
Sean.
block creatures.
What is white?
No. With shadow, as though wall of diffusion had shadow.
James.
Shadow. Damn.
What is, God, I don't know. Is it called black? What is black? Swamp.
Swamp.
No.
Whoa, we're all out.
It's not swamp?
It's Kyle.
Mountain.
You get it.
Huh.
Wow.
All right. Card
Sam, say
number
we suck.
3.
The
Sam.
shadow got me on that. Why does it have shadow?
I haven't signed it either. He yelled
What does
Sam.
the shadow do?
And a
Shadow.
mountain casts a shadow.
Shadow is.
Oh, that's just the description of the
Things
card.
can't be. Things with shadow cannot block things without shadow, and things without shadow cannot block things with shadow.
Oh.
It's basically like you're on another plane of existence. All right.
Yeah.
Third
Yeah,
card.
screw it. Hit me again.
Yeah.
That's some
Please.
good stuff.
Third card is stock up. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order.
Okay. What is a plains?
No.
Oh, I guess I should have said
James.
plains, not white.
What
Huh.
is an island?
Yes. James is pulling away. Okay, here we go.
That's correct.
Card number 4. Loot the Pathfinder.
Your name, idiot.
James. Loot the path. Are any of these multicolor?
Maybe.
Okay, so this one is definitely multicolor, but
I'm assuming if you guess one color.
No.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, I love it. Okay.
well, what is forest?
Plus.
Is that your entire answer?
No.
Loot the Pathfinder. It's like this little fucking. It just came out too, didn't it?
Oh.
I'm not 100% if it's
Loot.
I picked it. What is
The
from Aether?
description.
Red and green.
Yeah, red and green.
So, all right. So
what is forest? What is mountain?
wrong? Double strike, vigilance, haste, exhaust. Tap a green. Add 3 mana of any one color. Exhaust. Tap a blue.
Oh, James.
Draw 3 cards.
Oh, actually, I don't want to. I should probably let you finish. But no, I think it's just Simic. So James, what is forest and what is island?
Exhaust. Tap a mountain.
Oh.
Loot deals 3 damage to any target.
Sean.
Okay, Sean.
Red, green, blue.
Ah, you're wrong. James, what is forest? What is mountain? What is island?
Yeah, there you go. It's
Thank you.
Geo Party, not Color Party, not Tie-Dye Party.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
You didn't say the
You gotta
land
say
type,
the land type.
and you didn't say it in a question.
So,
Well, every podcast needs a little color commentary.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I'll just hang out.
for the fun of it, let's do 2 more, even though James can't lose.
That's right.
He did lose. You're just being way too technical.
Carrion Cruiser.
Oh, I know
When this
so.
Thanks,
vehicle,
Sam. I tried.
Okay.
when this,
Carrying cruiser, what is a swamp?
yeah, okay, got one.
Carrion.
Carrion was the giveaway. Okay, ready, Sean? Oh,
Oh, I'm ready.
okay.
Are these all from Aether Drift?
No.
You good? 'Cause
All
Aether
right,
Drift
final
is
card
ass.
for this minigame. Tiamat.
Tiamat. I know
Fine.
Tiamat.
When Tiamat enters the battlefield, if you cast
Oh,
it, search
Tiamat
your-
is
Okay,
nasty. Multicolored.
What is a mountain and what is a swamp?
No.
And what is an island?
Nope.
And what is a forest?
Yes. I like it.
I know she's multicolor. I just can't remember the combination.
I do. James. Do you want me to say the amount as well?
No,
'Cause I'm pretty sure it's
just,
2.
Just the.
What is a swamp? What is a mountain? What is a plains?
Flying. When Tiamat enters the battlefield, if you cast it, search your library for up to 5 dragon cards not named Tiamat.
Oh,
That
no, I had red.
each have different names. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle.
Oh, is she?
Okay, what is forest? What is mountain? And what is swamp?
All right. Do you?
Okay, I
no?
think it's gonna
Okay.
be all 5.
I'm throwing in.
It's all
Dragon?
5.
It's all
Yeah,
5.
It's all 5. You were this close.
Oh, you were one hell
This
away.
close.
I was using the shotgun method. I still missed my target.
Do you have any multicolored decks?
Yeah, most of mine are more than one
No,
color.
I'm sorry, not like
5
all,
color?
All color. Yeah.
No, I don't have the
balls.
Oh,
financial mana for that.
Oh, you don't have the
You don't have the Mox Opal for that,
you don't have the funds to fund a SpongeBob deck.
dude. SpongeBob SquarePants is a commander that he's Joda the Unifier,
Yeah.
and I've ever since I looked up Group Hug, I've wanted to build Joda.
I've been looking at group hub decks,
Yeah,
but
Joda's-
they are expensive.
Joda is on there.
Joda the
Sam
Unifier,
says
so
he
you could
wins.
rock SpongeBob.
Sam wins.
All right. The next game, which James, you won the right to go first,
All right.
is whose flavor text is it?
Oh, good.
I'm going to read you some flavor text. I will give everyone a second or 2 to think about it, and if you know which card,
Dude, if you're reading flavor text, these have to be like Soul Rings. Because I
Well, it's
don't know
multiple
the
choice.
flavor text.
it's multiple choice.
All right.
Okay, so you go first. If you get it wrong, you get
Oh,
a
so
chance.
Sean has the best odds.
I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Well, you'll
actually,
have
it would
good
be
odds.
Sean next.
That's good.
All
If
right,
I
so
pay
the first
attention.
card, James, is the injury was being caught between this world and our own. The insult was to find walls within. By Lyda Solitary Emissary. A. Grasp of Fate. B. Wall of Diffusion. Or C. Barrier Breach.
C. Barrier Breach.
No.
A.
I think it's B.
It is not A either.
Perfect. K gets it. I didn't
Wait,
pay
I
attention
just
to
victory by default.
Victory by default, you get a point. Yeah,
I
it's
like
Grasp of Fate. Or, I'm sorry, it was Wall of Diffusion. B, yeah.
I was gonna
Which
say.
I think
is
it said
from
something
the
I
about
was gonna
first
say, did you just say what
Wall
I...
of Diffusion is was also in the first game. All right.
Did you guys already draw your hands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you draw?
I drew
did
my
you do
hands within the
Minneapolis,
first
or did you
5
do the
minutes
normal?
of being here.
Yeah.
Did you
So-
do a normal hand or?
I did a normal hand.
All right.
Normal hand, yeah. All right, James. Second one. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready. I don't want to. If you win by default, I don't
Want to go first?
I'll go first every time because I don't.
All right, we'll start with K then.
Awesome.
Finally, a use for that head of yours. Braids Dementia Summoner. A. Skull Cap. B. Scepter of Insight. Or C. Experiment Crage.
You know, Skullcap seems like a trap, and I'm going to step into it. Skullcap.
It is not a trap. That is correct.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, did you? Is it skull clamp?
It's Skull Tap.
Cap.
Skull cap.
Tap.
Yeah.
Tap.
Skull tap.
Wait, tap?
Tap with
Tap.
a T.
Doesn't matter.
Huh.
Made sense.
All right. So the third one, which would make this a runaway, I guess, if you get it right. I'll call you Reginald, and you Mimi, and you're Tank, and you're Bobo. A. Nut Collector. B. Dreadhorde Butcher. Or C. Groundskeeper.
Groundskeeper.
No.
Darn.
The nut one.
James?
I win by default, do I not?
No,
No.
there's 3 choices. You're second. So now you get 2 choices.
Oh, we're doing it. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to go with a nut as well.
Okay, that is correct. Nut Collector.
So,
I just yelled it.
I'm
No, I
holding
just-
back so many jokes right now.
Oh.
I didn't know who he was looking at next, so I lose.
James, you start this one. If you get it right, it's a tie between the two of you, and I gotta figure out how to break it.
I'm not
Wrestling
here.
match.
Well, it's broken right here.
I can take him.
It was.
We
it
can
was,
do that.
It was
I'll arm wrestle you
Tom's
guys.
boat connecting scheme that let Zhao Yu accomplish his great deed. I'll say it one more time.
No, you don't have to.
It was Pan Tong's boat connecting scheme that let Zhao Yu accomplish his great deed. Is it A. Zhao Yu pirate engineer, B. Pang Tong young phoenix, or C. Zhao Yu's great deed?
C.
No.
Dang it.
Oh, it's me now?
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention at all. I'll go B.
It is B.
Perfect.
Nice.
The Three Kingdoms set. Oh, man.
Is that what that's from?
Yeah.
I saw Kay get all
recognize-
excited,
oh my
and I
God,
was
this
like,
is-
God, I
remember
hope
was
he
telling you
wins.
last week I picked up the new Dynasty Warriors. I've been a long
Oh, yeah,
time
right.
fan.
All right, so Kay, you're gonna go first in this one, and this is the one that decides who goes first for the actual match game.
Noise.
Is it real? I'll read you the name of a card
I do
and
like
all
this
its
one.
relevant sections. Then you will have to tell me if it's a real card or if I made it up. You ready?
I'm so ready.
Gilded Lotus. Casting cost 5.
It's real.
Artifact.
Yeah, that's.
It is real.
We all know that. Even I know that.
Gilded Lotus?
Yeah,
All right, James, you ready?
just barely.
White Lotus. Casting cost 0.
No, it's not real.
Artifact.
TV
That-
show.
That is correctly false. You ready?
Just don't give it to me.
Lotus Elise. Artifact vehicle. Start your engines. Max speed. Vehicles you control gain. Tap. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast vehicle or artifact spells. Crew 3.
What did you call it?
Lotus Elise.
Elise?
Yes. Elise.
That's from the new crap. One more time.
It says Lotus and it makes mana, so it's probably real.
Yeah, but your
vehicle.
White Lotus was going to make mana too.
Start your engines. Max speed. Vehicles you control gain. Tap. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast vehicle or artifact spells.
That's
Crew
pretty
3.
shitty thing for max speed, though, isn't it? Isn't it hard to do max speed? Kind
I
of?
was.
I don't know the mechanic, but
Not
It's
real.
not terribly difficult.
Not real.
The way it works is the first turn something with start your engines comes out, your speed is 1. And then every time you successfully deal damage to a player, it goes up by 1.
Ooh,
Once you hit
Sam.
4, it activates.
It's
Sam,
actually
you're
kind
going
of
down,
cool.
brah.
and does it stay there?
Yeah.
You just are you? So now you're constantly at
Mhm.
level 4, so whatever that triggers is always on.
As far as I've
Okay.
been explained to from Josh, so I
No.
haven't
Cool.
read into it. But
No,
Unless
it's
you
a
get hit
color.
by a blue shell.
Sam said he'd arm wrestle me,
A blue shell.
so that's on.
Then you spin out and Lakitu pulls you back onto the course and you're back at speed 1.
Sure, not real.
it is in fact fake. I made it up. It's
Perfect.
one of my favorite cars.
That is because a Lotus Elise is a real car. I recognize that.
All right.
Yep.
Yes, I am a fan of Lotuses as well.
Last one I have set up. Jeweled Lotus. Artifact.
Wait, last one.
Yeah.
And
That's
he
real.
gets an extra question.
Yeah,
and
he
he could
gets an
potentially
extra
win the
question.
entire
Makes him
thing
special.
to go
He
first.
won the entire
Even
thing.
though I have 5 points and he has
No.
5.
Real.
This made you go first here.
Yeah,
this made
that's
him go
real.
first
It is
there.
real.
And, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was
Alright,
like,
We're
look,
playing.
Just let them
whose-
both win.
Whose line is it, anyways?
If
Only one of them can go first in the
Let
next
them
game.
both
If
win.
they had actually put Lotus Elise in the Ether Drift set, I would have given Wizard so much freaking props.
One of
would've
my
been such a
customers
clever
That would've
has
been
an
awesome.
MR2.
MR2.
Yeah, the Lotus is, you know, the car company, Lotus? One of their engineers decided to go solo
That is
and
your
ended up
lighter,
working
sir.
for Toyota,
Look at that.
and they made the
Who would
MR2.
have thought?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not me.
All right, so
Let's play.
does anyone have a life counter? Because
Yeah.
I don't want to get rid of the chat.
My
Yeah.
phone's about ready to die, so someone
I do,
with a
but
phone.
I don't want to put my phone on there.
Oh.
Why you're worried about getting a?
Pornographic text message.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, come on, bro. It's just a camera.
Yeah, but
Is there a phone behind me?
no.
Is my favorite car Sam? Oh, Alfa Romeo.
What's the name of the app?
Life
There's so
total?
many, dude. I don't even know. I do.
We could just.
I have 20%. I do Life
Counting is
Elk,
for nerds.
which is interesting.
Counting is for blockers.
Life total.
I think I've got it on this phone, but I think it also stopped working.
I don't think I've ever drawn such a nice hand.
Yeah, well,
7.
maybe we're gonna have to
Excuse me.
just have everybody start over.
We can edit it out.
It was funny when I was looking at different rules that
I've never
people
drawn
have
this many-
for their
drawn this
Friday
many
Night
lines.
Magic and stuff. I saw one thing that was like, if someone plays a turn 1 Soul Ring, you could have a discussion whether to stop the game
What the
Or,
fudge? Who cares?
or everybody agrees to team up against that person. I was like, that seems
Wow.
Is a Soul
That
Ring
seems a
bad?
bit extreme.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
excessive.
All right.
Oh, you guys all did it. Aww.
Oh.
All right. So you start, Kay.
All right. Let's draw that card.
Oh, what is everyone playing? Should rule 0.
Oh well, this is not Friday nights, so I'm playing that deck with those cards.
That's
The Phoenix?
Yeah,
That's past my turn.
Oh,
Well, I don't want to hear all
One whole swamp.
you won't be.
No, I won't.
Okay,
'cause I'm going
the
to kill
producer
you.
will kick you out before it gets too late.
I will do Swiftwater
Yeah, just,
Cliffs.
Stuff ass producer.
Enters
Grab the
tapped,
gun.
but I gain a life and pass.
Wait, you skipped me.
What?
It went James to you.
What?
Wait,
It's,
James didn't play.
oh, I thought it's coming this way.
Wait,
Sorry.
Why would it go that way?
Why would you
We're not
ever go?
communists.
What did he?
Why would
go
it not
back
come
in
this
time?
way?
Because it goes clockwise.
Oh,
We're not
that's
playing
lame.
Australian rolls.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
that's
is the northern
lame.
hemisphere.
Oh, cheers.
Jing.
Okay. Pass turn.
You didn't. Oh, I see it way over there, huh? All right, I'll play Evolving Wilds and pass turn.
Pass.
Who was that? Oh, it was Hank on Friday that was playing like Evolving Wilds and like a couple of different like land
And pass.
whatever fetch lands, but he would play them at the beginning of his turn and then be like, "Dude, stop doing that."
Oh, he does it. I know. He does it every time, though.
All right, play planes. I'll tap both of those to play an.
I totally started shuffling before I pulled out the land.
Then I will pass my turn.
Like a dummy. I was paying more attention to you than I was doing, and I forgot to actually get them out.
To
now.
fetch.
Yeah. All right.
Does anyone have blue? You have blue.
I got some blue.
I
Is
got
anyone
blue.
playing white?
Oh, that's
'Cause
my
we
favorite arcane signet.
Oh, I don't.
We need blue for this guy.
I just have. I have a little bit of goad. I don't have a lot of counter.
out of the 5 colors, where's white land for your appreciation?
It's growing on me.
Yeah.
I would say white fucks hard. Like white, it really does, but it just doesn't like.
Did you play your commander?
Yes, I did.
It doesn't really
Cool
get me
man.
going. I don't know, but it is nice. But I'm just not super into enchanting other people. Like I just don't like doing that. Like I hate it. But
Try playing
It
a
is a
curse
good-
deck sometime.
Sam says
and pass.
white is definitely in the top 5.
Good point.
Good joke from the peanut gallery.
But I mean, I like flying.
Did I tell you
and
about
those are good
laughing
cards.
at you with you? I should say.
No, you can say Adam.
So I was
James.
I was
I would.
listening. I was listening to one of the other episodes you're in.
Yeah.
To make sure it was good. And you said something funny, and I laughed at it. At the exact same time, I laughed at it. Like in the recording and in real life, it was in sync. It was it made it extra funny.
It's pretty neat.
It's pretty neat.
Okay, so like this card is probably going to have to go. But I will play Grab the Prize. As an additional cost, I will discard a card. I will draw 2 cards. And this will deal 2 damage to each opponent because I didn't discard a land card.
That's rude.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe
And
You're
turn.
dead to me.
Hey, do you know how to piss off a white deck? Play Gloom. White spells cost an additional 3 to cast, and white enchantments with activation costs require 3 more to activate.
Oh, jeez. I'm glad I'm not
Cool,
playing
cool.
white.
Have a good time.
I can't scoop.
Go ahead.
I cast.
I don't think I have anything to interact with that either. So
You do know that white is the classic disenchant, right?
Hmm?
Like
Classic.
There's Tranquility, which is a green card, destroy all enchantments, etc. But the card that's titled Disenchant is white.
Mm-hmm.
which I think I actually might have that. But I don't have any
Costs you
tutors.
5 mana.
Is it a
I
bulk
got red.
card or
I got goblins for your
Disenchant?
ass.
yeah?
What do you mean bulk?
Is it like under $2?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's common.
Well, you'll have to pick through my gigantic stack of white then.
Oh, I have that card.
Oh,
for
you
sure.
do?
Yeah.
Oh, stick it in
I'm
your deck.
not trying to deal with enchantments in this deck. I'm trying to just make small creatures and swipe.
Just an enchantment for discard a card, draw a card. Nothing crazy.
So my commander now costs what, 5?
Nice. Is that you?
3 extra. So yeah.
3 extra on top of the 1, so 3 total.
Does anyone
or
have
4
anything
total?
going on yet?
3
No.
It asks for
colorless
1.
more.
There's
than-
nothing out.
If it's a white card, it costs
Just an
3 more.
enchantment.
Okay.
Nothing out.
Okay. Pass.
So what's your commander do, Sean?
My little crab mutant. He does nothing crazy.
Crab mutant.
No, he just goads. But it's a group hug as well. I will goad you, but then you draw a card.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But only one of your creatures. Not
Okay.
all. So
What triggers it? Just choosing?
just tapping him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've got pass turn.
Okay.
The way you said that sounded like you were going to do something exactly after that.
Okay, you don't
Okay,
have.
these cards are useless.
Oh, no, you're
I'm
wrong.
thinking about making a prodigal sorcerer
useless.
Prodigal sorcerer.
I don't know what
deck.
that
Yeah,
means.
or a
What's it mean?
Zoran spellcaster or Rootwaller hunter.
I've been thinking about making a monster hunter deck.
Oh,
So-
I saw a concept on
Okay, I'm
TCG
tapping 2.
website.
All 3 of those cards are
1/1 red goblin creature tokens.
Are these tokens?
How many hair apparents are in that deck, James? That's what Sam asked.
In here,
Yeah, in your white deck.
not as many as I'd like.
Damn.
Here, how about this?
Create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens.
I have 2 servos. They're
Don't do
goblins.
that. Don't do goblins.
I
Fucking
have to.
goblins.
And then I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna play a ragged playmate. This is Anna Nicole Smith,
Oh.
Whoa.
and turn.
R.I.P.
She died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a reanimate card for that?
Damn.
Anna Nicole,
Damn.
bring her ex-husband back.
Woof.
The 90-year-old man.
Yeah.
That's some 2000s lore right there. Anna Nicole Smith.
Aww.
Simpler times.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when Jessica
Fast.
Simpson said,
Yeah, the
asked
tuna
if it
thing.
was-
Yeah.
It's just a
Nick
stupid.
Lachey. What was the name of that
Is
show?
Is there any more in that bottle?
The Simple Life.
I poured us
Or
all
wait,
out.
no,
Simple
was
Life,
Paris-
that was Zack
was
and
Paris
Cody.
Hilton.
You were
Shucks.
very quick.
No, Simple Life was
There's like
Zack
a-
and Cody, where they're Disney Channel. They live in the hotel.
Oh,
No,
The
because
Sweet Life.
No, I
The Sweet
remember
Life.
that was a Sweet Life because I remember
Watch it.
Paris Hilton did this thing where she like
Yeah,
did a
no,
reality
Don't
worry.
TV on a
I
I
farm.
heavy poured you
Paris
and
Hilton
Kay.
and what's
I just hung out
Nicole
because I had a
Richie?
bunch of beers.
Nicole Richie. Oh my god.
And what was the name of that show? That was a great show.
That was The Simple Life. It was authentic
Yeah.
late 90s, early 2000s brain rot.
I wish Paris Hilton would make a comeback. You know, she seems unproblematic.
Sam wants to know how many here appearance are in that deck.
He meant hair.
I still don't know what that's referring to.
It's
Wait,
it's
did
a
you
little
just play?
bunny. I think it was in
I played
Bloomberg.
Beryl
Was
and
that the
Kari
one that-
You can
Zev.
have multiples, yeah.
First strike menace 2/4. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, you may cast a spell with lesser mana value and ensure a card type from your hand without paying its mana cost. If you don't, create a first mate, legendary 2/1 red monkey pirate, blah blah blah, blah with haste.
Are you gonna
I
punch
feel like I
somebody
got
with
a
it?
copy of that somewhere.
What's up?
Are you gonna punch somebody?
I am going to I'm going to go James's little Anna Nicole Smith ragdoll.
My ragged playmate.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that gives me a floating red mana.
I can tap this, Sean. So you may not want to goad it, but is it the only thing out?
What's up?
I can
think
tap
that's-
this, so if you goad it, I'll just tap it. So
Oh, well,
don't
I
have to
think
swing.
that's the issue is you have the only other
Yeah.
creature out. And what are your goblins?
just one
Just
ones.
one ones.
They're servos.
Fine. I will tap one and
Sam was building a deck around Annabelle also.
I'll kill one of your
What?
goblins.
Why?
I don't know, because you have too many creatures out. Look at everyone else's board states.
I have three creatures. All right.
Yeah, well now you and you are
Hey,
even.
Hey, you play your own game.
It didn't seem like it.
Well, I think that's a stupid waste of a card.
Okay.
I can't wait for him to
Damn.
kill you. No.
Damn, bud.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
How's that?
So defensive.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Like,
Oh, he's not.
that,
Don't worry.
I'm not defensive. I'm saying.
Oh, no,
you
he's not.
wasted your
Don't worry.
card. You can't gaslight me into thinking that.
I don't.
Gaslight
You can't
You
gaslight
can't
me.
gaslight me. I gaslight myself.
Pass. Okay, you're up.
Outstanding. All right, I'm gonna play an island, and it's gonna be a pass turn for me.
Hey, what are you doing?
5 mana. Can I have one?
You're building up for something over there. I don't know what.
He's got 27 out of 28.
Well, hold on a second. Actually, I have 5 mana.
Yeah,
Oh.
5 mana. Sam.
Yes.
Never mind. I'll just play
Okay, there
over
we
it.
go. I was like, damn, bro.
Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a 2/2 black zombie
Perfect.
token.
All right, I tap 3. I play a Whisper Silk Cloak. It's a proxy. Pretty cool.
What's it do?
This gives me the attached creature is unblockable and Shroud. Whisper Silk Cloak. And then this is goaded, so I'm going to pay 1 and tap it, and then make this unblockable, and I'll hit you for 1.
Okay, you still need to tap it. Done?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. It's not good.
Oh, you get to draw a card, James. Sorry. When I go to creature, you draw a card.
All right, then I would have played this. Sacrifice it and grab a land.
Oh, there you go. My bad. Everyone know Red Death lets you draw a card if I goad you. So.
Noise.
Oh,
Yeah?
yeah.
Okay. I feel real tight here. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Is that
I'm
better?
just joking. We're so chaotic.
I do want to get some little like hanger things for the
All the extra stuff. Yeah.
What day is it? Tuesday?
It is Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. I wish it weren't Tuesday, but it is Tuesday.
Oh, yeah?
Remembered that we have brandy. We could have added more brandy to the wine.
Bro. It was very tasty anyway.
It's fine. It's probably a white card.
Oh, it's
I really have nothing to play. I will
That's the
just
secret move I do. Drop cards and then you grab them and then I just play lands.
discard a card
Oh, no,
What's
these are
this?
white cards.
and draw a
This is my
card.
hand.
What's
These,
that?
these are white cards.
Oh, also your hand.
No.
Shoot.
Whose turn is it?
It's my turn, sorry.
I have nothing up.
Well, technically you are the only one with anything up still.
Yeah, I have nothing up though. So
And your guy does what when he taps? You
I
just
just make a
you make something
target creature
unblockable.
Unblockable, yeah.
Yeah.
2 or less, I think. Yep.
That's the only thing my guy does. 2, 3, 4. I kind of need that. Okay, well, I'll do the same thing again. I'll goad that guy to attack. And then
You draw a card.
you draw a card. And then I'll play Twin Shot Sniper. And you're up, okay?
Freaking sweet. Okay. I'm gonna play a swamp, and wabam, Rooftop Storm. And I'm gonna play a Fleshbag Marauder. So everybody gets to sacrifice a creature.
Are these free for all?
I mean,
Or is this free for all?
These are counters for anybody, or why would you need?
so are creatures sacrificed?
Oh wait, what's going on?
You have to
Everybody has to
sacrifice
sacrifice a creature.
Oh well, then I guess the creature I was just gonna make a sacrifice.
What?
What?
I was owed a creature from casting
okay.
a sorcery.
Oh.
So
Okay. In that
Sorry.
case, for my second phase, I bring out my commander. I bring out Cage Zombie, Tomb Tyrant, and Undead
What's the
Alchemist.
sorcery you cast?
How did that all just happen?
it was from the
Rooftop
last
Storm,
turn. It's
baby.
not a May, so I was owed
Gotcha.
a creature.
Gotcha. Don't worry, I don't have the mana for creatures.
That's good. That's good. This card. All right.
And let's see if I can do any fucky wucky shit this turn.
I was looking at a card earlier today that is you can
Does
no
it say
longer
from your
cast
hand,
spells
or-
for the rest of the game, but every turn you can search
Oh, those are all zombies?
all zombies.
target opponent's
And that's my turn.
deck and play a card from there,
That's amazing.
All right.
and duplicate this spell every turn. So the first turn you search through somebody else's deck and cast a spell. The second turn you search through 2 decks and cast a
Okay,
spell.
I'm playing a Dragon Master
et cetera.
Outcast. It's a
Good
1/1.
Then 4, then 8.
Lord.
Yeah.
And then I am going to. Oh, this is goaded.
Yeah.
And I'll pay 1. I'll make this unblockable, but it can't attack, and then I'll pass my turn.
So he's
Okay, your
got a
board
creature
state's
out
scary
that
now.
means that he's gonna get
I get a 5/5.
5/5
I could
every
not
turn
believe
if he
it.
has one
I
more
got
land.
I got Rooftop Storm in my opening hand. I just needed to hold out long enough to play.
Oh yeah, card. So
Oh, what are you doing over there?
You guys do not need to worry about me at all. Kay just played 5.
I think you and Kay are
One-
pretty
one
scary. But they're just babies.
Yeah. By all means.
Oh, I don't need to
are they
look at
all
of them.
creatures?
But they're cool zombies.
Well, he's got his commander, and then he's got his tomb tyrant.
What's the toughness on all of them bad boys?
You got a 3/3, a 3/3, a 3/1, a 2/3, and a 4/2.
Okay, I will play my commander.
I don't need to read them.
And
Half the fun
Pastor.
is not knowing what they do.
That's a
Go ahead,
spirit.
John.
Okay. I broke the seal.
You see,
I was about to pee
that's the attitude I take. I barely know what they do either. I just know there's zombies.
Sam is excited for butt pirates.
Butt pirates.
Oh, Sam, I got some pirates for you.
Ooh, there's pirates.
Are they butt pirates?
Of course they are.
They're whatever kind of pirate you want to be. I got a stack for you next Friday.
Whatever you want them to be.
Yeah, I'm excited to organize a group camping trip.
That'd be fun.
I haven't been camping out here yet all home. I loved it.
Oh, okay. Reading the card explains the card.
Yes.
What are the graveyards like here? Not terrible.
I've got an Evolving Wilds.
Oh, look at you.
I think
Okay.
he does too.
Instant sorcery, Evolving Wilds. Creature.
There's a $300 card that I wish I could get.
You could get it.
I wish I could rationalize getting. It's a global enchantment, makes all lands 2/2 creatures.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that is nice.
Right?
But it's mass land destruction.
It's not mass land destruction if then I play a Phoenix that says if you kill this, all of the lands die. That's your problem.
Yeah, you see what you do is you convert them all to creatures, and then you play Blasphemous Edict.
What's that do?
Just sacrifice everything. Blasphemous Act, even better.
There's a Phoenix that when it dies, it deals 3 damage to everything.
Yeah, I know. Don't you have it?
Yeah, of course I do. But it's like,
Of course I do.
yeah, you play that. You make all lands creatures, and then you say, "Hey, look, if you want to kill this Phoenix, it's not me who blew up your lands. It's that guy. Like he's the one who killed the Phoenix. If you attack me, I will block."
You have a 3/1, right?
I have a 3/1.
I will take control of that 3/1 and attack James with it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Actually, it's not a 3/1. It's a 4/2.
Oh, really?
Well, actually, if you take control of it, it goes back to a 3/1.
Oh, okay.
So you get him.
Yeah? Are you gonna let it, or are you going
Yeah, I
to...
don't care.
Oh.
So you're attacking him with a 3/1.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd use his 1/1.
No,
Don't
he
you have a
needs
1/1?
that. He needs that.
No, I'm taking 3.
Oh, okay. Okay, until end of turn.
So you're ending your turn.
And then I will tap him and goad. I don't know. Your commander.
Okay.
Yeah?
That'll work.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Untapsy, tapsy, tapsy. And... Liliana, Death's Majesty.
Ooh, fun.
And she starts with 5. And I'm going to immediately use her ability to create a 2/2 black zombie creature. There he is. Let's make that a 1. And I've run out of room on this board. And she is going to go to 6. I get to mill 2 cards.
I like how you get to. Like, yay!
Yay!
Okay,
I get to
Josh.
deal 2 cards. It's not like this is a graveyard deck. And I am goaded. So I am going to attack you, James, here with Will Help the Rock Cleaver and what other nonsense you got.
You did draw your card, correct?
I did roll my
Swing
card.
them all. I got nothing.
And as well as the Fleshbag Marauder and the Undead Alchemist.
That's it?
That's it. However, you do not take damage.
You got that card out?
If you have, if you take the damage, you mill that many cards instead.
Okay. How
That's
much damage?
hard.
You're going.
No, you're not gonna take
You
damage.
don't take damage.
You don't take damage. You mill
How many?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards.
Cool. Turn.
You
How many
literally
creatures was
just
that?
pulled 13 cards like that.
How many
That's pretty
creatures
That was
did
impressive.
you just
Yeah.
mill?
I don't know.
I don't know. He's pitching a fit.
Turn.
That is almost turn.
good. He wants one more mana.
1, 2, 3, 4. So because of that, I get 4 zombies.
Jeez.
Good fucking
And they're
roll.
all 3/3s?
So I can't do
They're all
anything against that
3/3s.
though. I don't take damage. I just
Mill.
Yeah.
so
Only
Oh,
if
is-
you deal
I can't
damage
do
to a
anything.
play.
And that's from the enchantment?
No, that's from Undead Alchemist,
Undead Alchemist.
which is this creature here.
Oh, that guy right there.
Okay, untap, upkeep.
Oh god,
Tap
that wasn't the
3,
one. I
play a
was
Swiftfoot Boots.
I was like, I'm gonna be pissed if that was the
Faster.
one that I was hoping he would block. Oh, reading the card.
What color are your zombies?
black, blue.
Black, blue. Oh,
Hmm.
that's treasure.
And
That's food.
alright, I'm gonna
That's ice monolith.
Sean, you not balling tomorrow?
Why not?
I'm gonna play an
Seems like they
Immerstrom
don't think you
Predator.
are.
Oh, they.
It says we might have Sean's or Andrew
Go ahead,
said
John.
who's in tomorrow. We might have 3. Oh, I'm stupid.
Okay, no worries.
It's 3s. I thought it was just 3. I thought he was saying we might have 3.
That's a 2-1.
Sam, I don't know what that first emoji is. It looks like a board that's falling over.
Is it a table flip?
Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe, yeah. Sugar and salt. Yeah, table flip, sugar and salt. I don't know what he's trying to say.
I guess I will sacrifice this guy to deal 2 damage to the guy that's causing people to mill all their cards.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it. It's a 5/3.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was a 2.
Whoopsie, whoopsie. You can take out the Fleshbag Marauder.
No.
Or what, like 5
I
zombie
was
tokens.
trying. Why is everything buffed? What's buffing?
Tomb Tyrant here. Other zombies you control get +1/+1. So this is a universal +1/+1 for all these zombies.
Zombie.
Zombie.
When I was younger, my uncle had a CD collection from before my time, and because he was a DJ, and out of all of his CDs, the only one I ever would listen to was the Zombie.
The Cranberries.
Cranberries.
Because all of the other ones I didn't know who they were. You know, it's like old people music.
The Cranberries.
Old people.
like
the
cranberries.
rest
I
of
like to eat
this
those.
collection.
This
This is back in the 90s.
I am going to.
Nice. Exile target enchantment. That would have been nice.
I'll goad your Tomb Tyrant.
You're gonna go with my Tomb Tyrant.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll-
nice.
I'll go with the Tomb Tyrant.
Ramp. Very good. Very good.
And then
You see, that's one of those things. I considered making a mill deck, but I feel like
actually I will use
milling a
floating
commander
man.
is just it would be amazing if I could pull it off, but I don't think it would be able to just
Yeah, here be an instant.
very inconsistent.
Sorcery card from
On one of
put
the
that
previous
into your hand.
episodes, Josh versus, I don't know if it was you or Chris.
Hmm.
Did you play a zombie deck against the zombie deck against the pestilence deck? No. So it must have been Chris. Chris played a zombie deck. Josh played a zombie deck. His was like yours. But Chris had a card out where it's tap a zombie and then everybody takes damage equal to the number of zombies on the board. So Josh couldn't get going because Chris was holding that over his head. Meanwhile, I was just biding my time, and then I played a pestilence and blew everything up, and it was great.
And it was great.
Yeah, it was great.
Pestilence.
Is that saying it's a 2/2, or you have two of them?
I have two of them.
Okay.
And I put Kinder Charge Sorcery into my hand.
Okay.
It said I have to reveal it.
Okay.
And then pass turn.
I draw a card.
Don't forget you're goaded.
And and I'm going to create another zombie token. And what shall I do? So I have 6.
You'll
zombie-
attack somebody with a tyrant.
I am going to attack Sean with a tyrant.
Can't.
I can't.
I
Oh,
goaded.
no, that's right.
That was my whole
That's
point.
the one person you can't attack.
Oh shit.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it.
Okay. I am going to attack James with Tomb Tyrant. Will help the Rock Cleaver, Flashback, Undead Alchemist.
And how many cards am I milling?
Do damage to the Tomb Tyrant.
Why?
Because that's
Or
what's
don't.
buffing his creatures.
I mean,
you can't kill it without blocking with everything, and you don't want to block with everything.
No, I don't.
3,
No, I didn't think you did.
Can you just send one blocker at that?
8.
No, he's got a.
I don't. I want my stuff.
His
that I
creature
have.
is a 3/3. James's creatures is 2/2 and a 1/1.
12.
He just says one damage to it.
16 cards.
Why would it die?
What is it? It's only a 3/3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so
I need
he's
my
saying,
creatures.
Yeah, but yeah.
How
Yeah,
many 16?
It is what it is.
16. How many creatures?
There you go.
1, 2,
I tried.
3,
Yeah, I know.
4,
I know.
5.
You know what sucks about board wipes?
I got you.
They require a lot of mana.
I'm waiting.
And I didn't draw any.
That is not turn. In my closing of.
I had a guy
phase,
that I
I'm
tried
gonna
to
play
do
Spark Reaper, and then I'm gonna tap Cage Zombie to deal 2 damage to every player.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Nobody died. Never mind. I can't do that. I'm stupid. But I am going to sacrifice one of my zombies to draw a card per well health Rock Cleaver, and it gets converted into a decayed zombie because it died this turn. All right, and that's my turn.
Thanks, Sam.
Oh, what'd he say?
He's like, I get it.
Oh,
He got what I was trying to put down.
yeah, but
He was picking up what I was putting down.
Oh, I get to make a dragon.
Get to make a dragon.
yay, dragon.
Oh, that's a big dragon.
Replicant ring.
Oh, nice. It's in every single one of my pestilence decks.
God, 2, 4, 5. Yeah. Pass turn.
All right. Can't do anything with it. I got 5 mana. What's... So this guy's a 3/3,
Mm-hmm.
and he's giving all your other zombies +1/+1.
Yeah, is correct, sir.
So if I kill him, they all go down?
They all go down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 3 damage to everything that doesn't have flying and each player.
You are.
Yeah, and keep in mind that if I deal 3 damage to this, and then that dies, this dies too, because the damage doesn't go away until...
You deal 3 damage. That takes out everything.
Yeah, that was the plan.
That sucks for me.
I dealt 3 damage to everything and every player.
Oh, sick.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna activate this ability
Oh no.
That means this dies.
to sacrifice one of these creatures.
That dies.
Well, actually, I can do this as many times as I want.
Oh no.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can do it twice. I gain 2 life and draw 2 cards.
What did you just do?
I just sacrificed 2 creatures.
Yeah, but how did? What's the mana that you spent?
That's
6
to
mana.
activate it.
Oh, you just didn't spend any mana on your last turn.
Nope. No, he's got a card
Yeah.
out that makes him spend 0.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that takes out Wilhelt. Well, actually, if they're buffed, does the buff disappear?
When the buff disappears, the damage is still there. So they take 3 damage. So in order for them to not die, they have to have a
So
4
that's 1.
natively on the card.
What has he
2,
got left?
3, 4,
I'm pretty sure it's all of them die.
5, 6. So I lost 6 creatures, but because I've opened the graves, I get
6
Whose
more.
turn is
6
it?
more.
Actually, Kyle's
Yeah.
middle turn.
we're back, baby. We're doing the monster mash, and that's
Is that just a bunch of? Are
Oh,
they 2
crap,
2s
that's wrong.
or 1
You have
1?
6 2/2s.
yes, I have 6 2/2s.
I'm going to attack you with him when he becomes tapped. I'm going to exile from your graveyard the one that gave him +1/+1,
Okay.
and he gets a +1/+1 counter. So I've got a 4/4 flying coming at you. Do you want me to get rid of a cup,
No,
or are you still drinking?
I'm still drinking. I just need my exile.
What are you doing over there?
I mean, yeah. On the stack of doing that, I was going to channel and discard and do 2 damage to.
So in order to do the channel, you have to discard it from your hand. It's not sacrifice; it's discard.
Channel?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was from the board.
Mm-mm.
Oh, the more you know. I thought it was from the board.
I have no choice.
Also,
but to,
it
So
died.
then you can't do that. So was that on your board?
Oh yeah,
died.
it was
I
on
killed
the
it.
battlefield.
I took the
I
damage.
thought.
Oh,
it-
he just killed it.
I
I was just saying that because I
I
thought
took
you
the
just
damage.
put
I
in
thought
your
it was something
graveyard.
you could play from the board.
Oh, you did?
yes.
Okay. Then I will pass turn.
Yeah, it's your turn, Sean.
Boop, boop, boop.
That was him responding to Kyle's turn. Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
I don't even
I should have attacked your planeswalker.
You should have attacked my planeswalker.
Oh well. I could have dealt damage directly to you, but I decided to kill your zombies instead.
I could do stuff too, but I can't because of you.
Because I milled half your deck.
It's only 3 mana, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 equals 6 and 6 equals 9. It's not like it's absurd.
The worst possible card that I could have out.
No, it's not. I could have played that stupid dragon that Josh plays that makes it color.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have said you can't play white. Instead, I just said, hey, pay your tax. Sam's got my back about the channel. He
I
says
don't
so.
disagree. I just didn't know. That's just one of those purely simple didn't know. I'm not an Uber nerd for long enough. Only a
Says the. Oh wait, hold on. I'm DMing Saturday.
That's a new too. That's only within the last couple
That's
of
still
years.
the same game that you've been playing.
Should have.
Which light?
Tokens.
I don't know. The
Oh,
one
yeah,
that
yeah,
was-
the one with
that,
Nate and my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
Jen was always talking about.
Oh yeah, that's the one I'm doing.
I'm not scary anymore. He's scary. He's got Swiftfoot boots.
He's scary.
Up to something.
He's up to something.
He's up to something.
I'm just gonna hang out.
Those goblins are up to something.
Actually, I will discard and draw a card and pass. Ooh, I get to play land. Yay.
Neat. So I'm gonna bring out Will Health again,
Unacceptable.
and I'm going to use Liliana's ability to return target creature from the graveyard, and she goes down to 4.
4, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to bring back Zol Ashur, Lich Lord. And I forgot to play land, so I'm just gonna do that now. And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Tap them all. At least the blue.
I play Dread Summons, and every bite gets the mill 6 cards.
Cool.
Tell me how many creatures. Sean, that's you too.
What's up?
Mill 6 cards. How many creatures?
Oh no.
How many creatures, people?
2.
2 creatures?
4.
4 creatures?
One.
This is just
Oh,
the
you got
worst-
rid of one of my
7.
immortal
worst
cards.
intro to a brand new deck.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
said.
fucking your bullshit and this fucking.
I would
deck.
like to point out that
Milling
James
my deck.
chose this deck. He said, I never played against him before. Like,
Yeah. Well, I'm getting milled and I can't play any white cards. So that's great.
Okay, so,
Rough.
and I have, just doing a little housekeeping here, and I am going to attack you with 6 2/2s.
6 2/2s. I will
6 2/2s.
block one of them, taking 10.
Okay, does that kill it?
No, it kills yours, not mine.
Okay.
He's like,
One
that
and 2/2s.
backfired.
And so I lose 1 2 2, and I get a decayed zombie because. Wait. Yes.
I thought it was non-tokens.
Nope. Whenever another zombie you control dies, you get it. See, this is for tokens.
Gotcha.
And that's for
2 separate things.
zombies. And I'm immediately going to sacrifice him on my end phase and use him to draw a card, and that is a turn.
Okay, give me a red card. Oh, good, a plains. I'm gonna swing that at your planeswalker and pass turn.
My planeswalker.
You're the only planeswalker on the board.
I have 7 zombies.
5/5 in the air.
Flying.
Oh, it's 5/5 in there.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that bitch.
Damn.
You go.
She gone. Bye, Felicia.
But she's cool.
She served her purpose.
Yeah.
Alright, a swamp. That means I got 6 mana. Which means now I can play
What is that
Hythonia the
delicious
Cruel. Death Touch 4/6. I could tap 8 to make her monstrous. When she becomes monstrous, destroy all non-Gorgon creatures.
The Gorgonites. What do you know about the fucking Gorgonites?
I miss him.
I will.
The Gorgonites were the bad guys, weren't they? The Gorgonites. I thought they were the bad guys. It's like
Gorgonites?
Gorgonites and the fucking
Pass turn.
Soldiers.
Oh, I took one
yeah.
from Felicia.
Soldiers were the
Oh,
bad
the soldiers
guys.
were bad.
Yeah, the Gorgonites were good.
All you.
Gorgonites were good. Can't believe I screwed that up.
God, dude, that was heartbreaking.
Twitch is gonna be pissed.
They better be.
I'm upset that YouTube wasn't working. That's grumpifying.
Can you see how many people are in there? Is it 2 or 3?
I think it's just Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Well,
It is, 9, 10, going on. It's just after 11 o'clock East Coast, so.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday.
I never understand who's
Fuck them peeps.
watching like streams in general. I can't comprehend that.
My experience, most
Or like, I just saw a clip.
people.
I just saw a clip of like these ladies that were on the street and they were getting harassed by some weird fucking crazy guy, and they're very big Twitch streamers. But for me, I was like, why are there like people just sitting here and watching these 3 ladies, like go to the park and do things? It just I don't know. But to each his own.
I question the validity of subscriber count. Because of the whole, like, TikTok Chinese government thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that one friend one time, when TikTok first came out, went, I'm already at 10,000. And my brain just went, or...
what are you drawing all these cards over here for?
Or
I'm
is it
exiling
possible
them.
that TikTok's
you're
going,
exiling them.
just add 3
about to
zeros to
say.
everybody's
What just
account and they'll
happened?
like it because they think they're getting to people. They don't need to know that they're fake.
Yeah.
Like, you know
but
what
I
I
also
mean?
think that the numbers on TikTok are just insane because it's so short.
Yeah.
I haven't had TikTok for quite some time, but it's just such quick like blast of I feel like you
refuse
probably
to
have
participate in it.
you're probably like swiping by a live stream that normally you would just never see. And
I
now
have the
it
key, Sam,
at 1 second has 20
Can't
viewers
afford to
or something.
cast it.
But
so...
yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Like I said,
Would
it
you
worked
like a
the
loan?
first time.
Maybe.
Would you like to mortgage voltage?
I
Avenue?
am actually, just for shits and giggles. Who should be goated? Who wants a card?
You goad me. I
I
got a
want
5/5 flying dragon.
Okay, goated.
Cool.
There you go.
According to YouTube, we're streaming.
Hell yeah.
But according to everybody else, we're not.
That gives me the floating mana,
Huh.
and you look like you have a big
I
graveyard.
wonder if
I have a
it's
big
some
graveyard.
weird thing.
Yeah.
where
Well,
it's
he
like,
has a big
that
graveyard.
Needs to be on the top because
Well, that's
as
an
soon as I click it,
exile,
it looks
isn't
like
it?
start
Or is that
working.
graveyard?
Check it again,
Graveyard.
Sam.
I
See if it's
can't.
working
I have
now.
no graveyard play. I can't I can't get into my graveyard at all. He's completely in his graveyard. So if you can get rid of it, do not even look at my graveyard.
No. It's not a get rid of graveyard. It's
Half his deck's in his graveyard.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's literally.
Okay.
just
Oh,
in
I
the
made you
graveyard.
mill your soul ring.
Well, when disturbing conversion enters, each player mills 2 cards.
Oh, good.
And I will. Ooh, is one of these need to do damage to activate?
Nope,
It doesn't.
neither of them.
I mean, I don't even give up anymore.
What are you trying to do?
I'll do one of that.
I
I'll
sent
do
you a
that to you.
text message, Sam, showing that it says I'm live on YouTube, but I don't know.
I mean, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't care.
Get the commander.
Oh, no takes his backsies.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Sweet.
Let's see if it works.
No, I was
Sweet.
I was happy enough to
Ding
get
dong.
Arcane Signet.
Oh no.
Hooray.
I ran out of beer in my bag.
Okay, in response to
It's
that,
upsetting.
I'm going to tap 4
Um,
to create 2/1/1 white soldiers.
I was camping one time, and I went to go visit a friend who was also camping at the same spot, the same
For
campground.
decoration.
And his mom was telling a story.
And guess who's coming back from the graveyard just for the comedy of it?
Which one's that?
Undead Alchemist, the one that made you mill all those cards.
Oh, cool.
And
good.
I'm going to you with let's see here. Let's
When did you
call
put that
it
That's why I was smelling. Oh my gosh, they smell so good.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I'm
The
good right now. I'll
producer
grab one
has
later.
produced cookies.
I've produced cookies.
How many cards do I have to mill?
I'm gonna whack you with 8 2-2s.
So 16?
You got that card back out? Or that's the one that I did that to?
Yeah, my friend Josh, his parents went camping with him, and
Wait, how many creatures?
I went to go visit them because we were in the
One.
same campground. And
2, 3,
Cindy, his mom, was
4.
telling a story, and mid-story just
5.
puts her hand out like this,
5.
and without really breaking a sentence or anything,
Let's see here.
his dad just puts a soda in her hand, she pops the top, continues the story. There was
And,
no verbal communication there, and
That's
I always
legit.
think of that.
You're not there yet.
I mean, I was just a little early, and then I
Close.
was like, I think I hear
And then
cookies,
cookies.
coming, and then cookies came. My arm
Too
got
early.
tired too soon.
Wait, no, that. So that was.
Okay, I'm
Hit
just
you.
gonna.
Sorry, doing a little housekeeping here. So that's
Was everything you made us do Exile or was it Graveyard?
graveyard.
Oh, okay. I don't think it matters for me, but I want to make sure I'm doing it right.
Oh, more cookies. Oh, here they are.
I want to do more cookies. That was pretty close.
So I will sacrifice one of my zombies, which of course becomes a decayed zombie. Draw a card.
Feel free to reach or ask. I'll serve you too.
Oh no, I'm good. I don't.
And I'm gonna call that my turn.
How many fudging zombies you got right there?
20.
Mmm.
Wow.
Mmm.
I think I may actually kill James by milling his neck.
No, man. James is like,
You know,
You
you keep
all.
attacking me with that.
I can't
flying
play
dragon.
white, so yeah, you're gonna get 5.
No.
no,
I will
no.
attack
Yeah, I
some-
don't care. You're taking 5.
He's like, don't do that. He's like, let me deal.
He goaded me. Oh, you goaded me. I get to draw.
You draw a card. Yeah.
Cool. It's a land. I'll play a land,
It does work.
and I'll pass turn.
Oh, that's me. My producer is the best producer.
Well, I don't have one, so.
How many
say.
zombies do you have?
20.
Do you have any flying things?
Negative.
Board wipe us.
Do you have anything flying?
No.
Do you have anything that could deal direct damage?
Mm, not right off the bat.
Well, let's see how this
grab
goes.
a card out of here, because who cares? Right?
No problem.
So I have 6 mana, so I'm gonna tap 3 of it,
Just want to see if
and I'm gonna cast Searing Rays. Choose a color. Your zombies are what color?
Black.
Black.
and Blue.
And blue? Okay,
Some of
blue.
them are blue. Some of
Then
them
I
are black.
wait.
Oh, no.
What color are your 20 of them?
Black.
Okay, black.
Let's cover that.
Choose a color. Searing Rays deals damage to each player equal to the number of creatures of that color that player controls. So I take
Did
3.
you just kill everybody?
No,
No.
but if you have a black creature, you take 1 damage for each black creature you control. So
Oh, wait,
how many
what?
black creatures do you control?
Oh, that's nasty, man.
Oh.
One.
So James and I are
Are those
safe.
a color?
3.
Those aren't a color, are they? Does it
Oh,
say
yeah,
a
they're
black
a color.
zombie?
Black zombie.
Actually, it says black zombie. So
He does. Okay.
You took 23?
I took 23 damage.
That's rough because I'm about to attack you for 8 flying.
Oh, no.
Please exile a card.
I'm not going to do that because I'm dead.
Doesn't have any
I'm not going to do that because I'm dead.
You're welcome.
I'm still screwed.
Go ahead, Sean.
You denied me a mill deck, Vec.
Oh.
I am going to remember this.
I knew I shouldn't have played Searing Rays on turn 3.
I mean, to be fair, I did cock block you on doing that black market fireball thing
To be-
last Friday.
to be fair.
So I understand.
I was going to do like a 26 point, I think, to every player and every creature. and he stopped me.
Yes, but you and James both had a black market.
Yeah, I don't blame you for doing that.
I wiped out like 40 mana with that
Sean, do you
mana
have to
card.
tap your thing to make things go?
Yes, I have to tap him.
Okay. Then I'm gonna just tap this for 5, and I'm gonna tap target creature and draw a card. So I'm just gonna tap your commander.
I will pay 1, 2, and counter it unless you pay 2 more.
I'll pay 2 more, and I just want to draw my.
And then whatever you cast an instant or source spell, you may copy it. You may choose a new target for the copy. Well, that doesn't matter.
Well, you could copy it and counter it again.
I had to
and
spend,
then you'd have to
I had
spend
to
2
spend
more
7
mana.
If that's the
mana?
case, then I do that, and you have to do it again.
Do
He's
what?
countering your spell.
I'm
if you
countering
don't
and
pay 2 more.
countering it.
You're countering. How does that even?
I make
sense?
copies of it with my
He made a copy
Planeswalker.
of the
Of a counter spell.
With my instant.
And
I make
so-
copies.
But you're countering a counter spell,
No,
right? It goes
no.
on the stack.
You put this on the stack. He says, I'm going to counter it.
Mm-hmm.
You pay the mana, but then he copies this and says he's going to counter it again. He's copying the counter spell to counter
Okay,
your
so I have to pay
2 more mana.
2 more.
2 more. Okay, so that was a 2 spell. Tap target creature, draw a card. 9 costs.
And it's not even a commander.
In response to all that, I'll tap him. No.
I don't give a rat's ass about
Thank
that.
you,
I just wanted
producer.
to draw a card.
I mean, can't I do that? Can't I, in response to all that, tap him now?
Yeah.
What? No.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I can.
I cast my spell.
No. So
I think I
because
can.
It goes like this, okay? You cast a spell. He goes, I'm going to cast this spell and counter it. I'm going to cast this spell and counter it. You pay the mana. It goes, okay. Anything else? No? Anything else? Okay. And then he goes, on top of your spell, I'm going to tap it.
I'm gonna
Which
tap my
now
creature.
That goes on top of the stack.
I thought that I paid the 2 to not have his counterspell apply. Did
Yes.
I not?
Yes.
So I did that. So his counterspell does not apply.
Nope.
Correct.
So my spell taps target creature.
In
Right.
response to that.
But before that spell resolves, he's going to activate the creature,
Yep.
which taps it.
Okay.
Yeah, so now he can do
the
the tap
only reason I
effect.
tapped it was to try and avoid the tapping ability.
Oh, we know.
Unfortunately,
How did it get untapped? Because I thought I paid the 2 to dislodge the counterspell.
If you would have done it not on my... I can tap
I did
it
it
at
right
any time.
away and tapped it. Right at the beginning of his turn, I
But it's a
played
tap ability.
Yeah, so
So,
he
yeah.
done
target creature.
he can tap it at any time.
Doesn't matter.
including
He
in the
can
middle of
tap
a
in
stack.
response. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So basically, the spell you tried to cast is
Tap
great for
target creature.
forcing people to not attack because you can't attack with a tapped creature. But this is just activating. So if it said it can only be activated as a sorcery,
Yeah.
it would work.
You're
But
trying to
because it
stop
can
me
be
from
activated at
attacking.
any
I'm
You're
trying to stop you from tapping.
I know,
Because doesn't
but
it trigger
it doesn't
the
do
thing?
that. I can, in response to your thing,
whatever.
I just...
Just kill me. Kill me.
Well, it's not going to kill you at all.
Kill me.
You're going to get to untap all your mana.
now.
It was basically me fucking around.
So you gotta goad something.
I will...
5/5 flyer.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, doesn't he have something that activates if it does?
If this
wanna
attacks,
draw
if
the
this
card.
taps, I can exile a card from a graveyard and put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Yeah, but well, then you get to do that. Fine, whatever. What do you want me to go, James?
My 5/5 flyer.
Fine, it's goaded.
Here we go. Draw a card.
Because I played the instant, I get to create my 2/1 red monkey. Okay. Can I play?
Whose turn is it?
It's still mine. That was just too much. What is the power? What do you guys got going on here?
I have a 3/3, a 5/5, and a 4/6.
I have 2 1/1s and a 5/5.
Okay. And your 1/1s are just tokens?
Humans.
Okay, I will... Let's say it deals damage up to 2. Okay, what do we got here?
3/3, 5/5, 4-6.
Damn. Okay. Those two are gone.
Gone.
Yeah. Chandra's Hope Beacon deals X damage to each of up to 2 targets. And I did 5. Right? You said a 5-5 and a 3-3?
Okay, I will in response, I will sacrifice this, giving that indestructible.
There you go. Okay. And then I will turn, discard, draw. Okay. Cool.
Turn.
You're up, Dreams.
Good. Give me some red cards.
How many cows per cookie?
Oh.
They only count if you count them.
I like it.
Would you be willing to write down the winning numbers?
Don't do it. 'Tis a secret.
God damn it, Kyle.
I didn't do it this time.
How did you not?
You better believe, though, if I draw it, I'm playing it.
Okay, you were rolling. That was pretty good.
You know what? It's not about winning or losing. It's about getting a gigantic
about-
zombie army.
It's about chaos. And that was
Okay,
nice.
I'm going to play.
And you held out very well on
Roast
breaking the
Master.
seal, which I appreciate. I couldn't hold out.
Is that if you cast a spell, it deals damage?
Too many beers.
2, 4, 6, 7. Look at that. And then I'm gonna cast this.
Oh, now I can use my Excel as a couple
All
other.
my mana to do 2 damage to each opponent.
Oh, man.
And I get 2 1/1 white soldiers. And you're gonna get hit for 5 in the air because it was goaded. And
Wait,
that
why
is
didn't you
turn.
get these guys?
Why did I had 2 of these already. I played
Oh,
this.
I see. I was thinking that.
Oh, and they actually gained
I
haste.
gotcha.
Until end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain haste. So you take 6. I'll just have you just take 6. Not give them haste. All that shit.
Done?
Oh,
Yeah.
man. You wrote your stand in cursive. How is anybody supposed to read that?
It's a Whisper Silk Cloak.
Have you not put that on anything yet?
No. Because I have nothing to protect right now. I have nothing. I've had nothing. I can't play white.
I mean, if I were you, I'd be protecting that dragon.
Yeah,
Because that's the only
true.
thing doing consistent damage.
Yeah, but Kay, are you still playing?
Hey, that's why he's consulting.
I'm just advocating.
That's why
for the
he's
person whose deck I
consulting.
build.
I feel bad.
Alright, I'll play Shivan Phoenix. It's a 3/4 flying. When it dies, it goes to my hand instead of the graveyard. And I will pass turn. When you pile it up way over there like that, it makes your board look so empty. It's only 3 mana. What's that?
Is that the only flyer you have?
I have this flyer and that flyer.
No, don't do that. Play on a commander.
He doesn't have his commander. He doesn't have his commander either.
Wait, have you not played commander this entire game?
he just stares you down and
I'll be
goes,
that guy.
No, I haven't.
Look at that card. Okay.
Look at that card, Kay.
It makes his 2-cost commander cost 5 instead. And man, it really was hard paying 9 earlier.
Pick what of his you want that on.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
You got so screwed this game. I'm sorry.
And then
I told you were milling me like
2.
3/4 of my deck, and I couldn't play in any of my deck anyways. But
I mean,
we'll
I was
see.
hoping
red is strong.
I was hoping you'd block and a creature
What does
would
that
die,
even?
but
What,
you never
what does
did.
that do?
It
Nothing?
makes it a
you tapped?
0/2 defender,
Ah,
but it still keeps it +2/+2 counter. So it's a 2/4 defender.
cool.
Excuse me.
You were
And
not
then
excused.
that and
My dragon.
yeah. Sure. That's it. Sorry. Yep. My bad.
What are you sorry for?
I was spacing out.
He's just gonna come behind and just dink everybody to death with this 5/5 dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
I might dink you guys with something else. When do I? At the beginning of your upkeep. Inkeep.
Now I do want
Sam
to build
says,
a
"Let
mill
K
deck.
help."
No, I do want to build a mill deck.
Yeah. That's pretty much what that was it not?
I didn't. I
That was
didn't
just a
realize-
chance of getting that
I
card.
literally did not realize the combo
Oh,
and the
cool.
in the implication of that card
I liked it.
until I drew
7,
it this
8,
this
9,
game. I've never played that
I'm
card.
a
10.
big fan of my Jace play.
10 mana
Uh-oh.
to play Zitalpa Primal Dawn. Flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, indestructible. 4/8.
Nice.
White.
Nice.
And then I'm going to pay this 1 mana
It's white.
to tap or attach this, and I'm going to give this haste. Right here.
And
this guy.
hexproof, right?
Awesome.
Oh, I think he's already hexproof. Or he's hexproof as well.
I was gonna say you
Creature
might want to
engine,
make
you
sure.
Take 1.
Everybody takes one, right?
Everyone takes 1. Yes.
Does that include you?
And then this is gonna send 8 at you. You can block with that. That's not still flying. It's a defender.
Correct.
So you would take 5.
Yep.
And your little
So
dragon's
then-
goaded.
I'm just going to swing at you with all of these. This is vigilant. So this is flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, indestructible.
Okay, I'll block him with this guy.
Okay, so how does
Obviously.
the trample work with double strike?
Mm.
Well, it kills it.
Yeah,
oh,
so
but it is trample, right?
Yeah.
So
So
I
how
will
much?
take.
I mean,
it's
is
a
it
5,
coming?
Right?
So it kills you on the first one,
4.
and then you just take 4.
Well, no, it's trample, so I would take.
All extra.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
And
No.
I will block one of those with this guy,
Okay.
and one of those with this guy.
Okay.
So I'll take
Don't you have a flying
7.
5/5 coming?
Yeah.
7 and 4 is 11. Woo! That's great. Is it my turn?
Yeah. I should have probably swung when I had the +1/+1s on those.
I sure probably swung with
Well,
20 zombies last
Since
game.
you give me no other option and I don't have the mana to do anything else, Nipton Lottery.
Hey, that's a fun one.
So let's hopefully roll this number. So we'll start counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 creatures. Is that correct? 11 creatures?
Mhm.
I think I got a D12 in here. Nope. All right. Anything above
There's a
11,
D12.
we reroll.
You can take
I got 9.
Oh, okay.
1.
That's not a
2,
creature.
That's me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I get this guy.
Everything else is gone.
Everything else is destroyed.
That sucks.
Not for an indestructible.
That's true. The indestructible is there. Which,
It's bad news for you, white boy.
that leaves him with 2 mana.
I called him
which
white boy because of the.
We know. We know.
Is
He's
one
also
not
white.
enough.
He's also
Yeah.
a white.
But so am I. You know, if you're. I
Well,
guess you can see my hands.
for the irony, I will attack you with it.
That's rude.
So you take 2.
Okay.
And then it's your turn.
Boop, boop. I get it back?
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
And next turn, I die.
Oh, you got a 1?
Indubitably.
Unless you can figure out how to get rid of that big creature, which, you know, was so terribly expensive.
It was. That cost me 11 mana, sir.
I'm aware. I'm aware. But that 5-cost commander is just so... Thanks.
Well, I mean, you know this card, don't you? It's all about having...
I don't know.
I need to have a bunch of creatures out
Oh.
for it to really be doing anything.
What's it do?
And I just couldn't really get any creatures out.
Gotcha.
Okay, I will... I don't know if that's going to matter. What do you got, James?
I have a 4/8 flying double strike, vigilant, trample, indestructible, Zetalpa Primal Dawn.
Okay,
It's also hexproof.
And every time
Two-
you guys ask me, I'm gonna read the whole thing.
that's
I
fine.
really enjoy it.
2 2/4s, first strikes, and menaces. Menace one cards are coming at you.
All right.
So you have to take it because you only have 1 blocker.
So how much?
Just 4. Or, yeah, just 4.
Okay.
That's copying control. It's legendary. It's an ascent creature. Exile all. Okay. Cool beans.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I'm guessing that this right here, Jockelops.
I'm going to throw this out.
Just because I won't survive to find out.
Actually, I will do that with my floating mana. Oh. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't matter.
Sure do wish I had 2 more mana.
Now,
Oh, I guess I could have goaded him.
you just need to survive
3,
long
4,
enough
5,
for him to run
6.
out of cards.
Okay, I'm gonna play full throttle.
Not going to happen.
After this main phase, there are 2 additional combat phases.
Nice.
At the beginning of each combat this turn, untap all creatures that attacked this turn.
Nice.
I'm going to
Well, it has vigilance, so that doesn't matter.
tap 4. Was it 4? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or is it 7?
And no, it's all red. When this enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 red goblins. Goblin. That's a 7. That's gonna change. I doubt those have haste. That'd be pretty cool if they did.
Why,
Be pretty
why
cool
is
if
that
they
better
did.
too? Do you
Oh.
mean to put that here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't. Oh. Oh. So I could switch this.
I don't know.
Right?
For 1 mana.
Yeah, and yeah. So I will do that. So I'll tap 1. I will move this over here, giving this guy haste,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and then that is what I'll use to swing at you to
That
kill
makes
you.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
And simultaneously...
And then I will untap this.
Well, hold on.
Hmm.
Don't you want to attack with the other one also? Like, you can attack more than 1 person at a time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. So
Sorry, Sean.
I'm you're gonna get. Hit.
I assumed it was coming.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit.
For
with
8.
this.
With 8?
Yeah, 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna untap. And then you have 1 blocker up, 2 blockers up,
I got 1.
Well, you got this one and that one, right?
Nah, they're both tapped.
Oh,
and that's a 2/2.
it's a 3/4.
It's a 3/4.
Yep.
His untapped is a 3/4.
Okay, then I'm just gonna hit you twice, so you would take 16 from this guy.
Oh,
Because I played this full
So
throttle.
he's
so I
gonna
to
get
go.
to attack 2 more times.
2 more times.
And he's gonna
Yeah.
attack with that 4 double strike. So it's
Oh, okay.
4 times
16.
2 times 2.
So he gets 3 attack phases.
Yep.
Just this one turn.
Damn.
Just this last turn.
Yep. And that is turn.
Oh, it's my turn. No, not.
You did.
No.
It was not.
Just
You
this card.
did.
You have this in every color.
No, it's only.
Why is it only white?
Because it's a black card. So black hates white.
Oh.
You know, that's like.
But then you also have red, so
yeah,
where's
and I've
your-
got Magnetic Mountain in here.
what does that do it to?
That's anti-blue.
Anti-blue.
Yeah, it's Oh, I also have Death Grip. Do you see Death Grip?
Do you see it? Oy, oy, oy.
It's just a counter spell for specific to green.
It's tap 2 black mana, counter any green spell being cast forever. It's an enchantment, so it's every turn.
Nice.
Yeah, and Magnetic Mountain is blue creatures don't untap during their untap step. They can pay 4 to untap them instead for each creature. Because for 38 cents and 3 cards in the deck, I will absolutely take the opportunity to piss somebody off like that. And obviously it worked with yours for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough to really get me out of the game.
Yeah, but you're indestructible and hexproof, right?
I pretty much everything.
So his 4/8
Oh, I'm not
is
I'm not hex.
indestructible, but it is not hexproof anymore.
His 4/8
Yeah,
is
the
indestructible.
Thing, like the thing, really.
Okay.
But it's indestructible.
Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, Hawk Tool, exile that thing.
I don't have
Why
anything
am I
that
having
can.
such a problem? There we go.
Do I want to just pay it?
I'm gonna have to work on my blue, white, black deck.
That sounds ominous.
It's the one that tap to take control of target creature forever.
Forever.
And
Yeah.
maybe I will make a proxy deck
Sure.
just to play against Sean, since James won't.
No, I think it's
Based around Demonic Hordes. Do you know that card? Demonic Hordes?
I was gonna say I don't think it's gonna
5/5.
matter. I will.
It's 6 casting costs, so it's 3 black and 3 colorless. You have to pay 3 black during your upkeep or bury it. Tap, destroy target land.
Bury it.
5/5 creature. Yeah.
You have a 3.
Sam's saying stuff.
3.
It's over. It doesn't matter. But
Oh, he just says that Annabelle was meta and very strong. No one should be surprised if Annabelle gets targeted exactly with lots of the bunnies.
Bunnies?
Oh, and I guess I played that anti-white enchantment against his mono-white deck.
Yeah, he did do that.
he did do that. I'll pay 2 for her to destroy the 2 goblins, and then attack you with a 2/4 first strike menace, a 2/4 2-strike or first strike menace, a 3/4, and a 3/4. That's it. That's all I've got. Full swing at you, basically.
So everything is tapped?
Besides one thing.
Okay. So how much is that?
2.
Not enough.
Yeah, not enough. Not even close to enough. That's why I was laughing. That's why I told him. What? 2/4.
2, 4,
10?
7, 10. Aren't you glad that he made you mill instead of taking that damage?
Right?
Look, man, if you,
That made all the
if
difference
I
in the
lived
world.
One more turn, I would have made him mill 40 cards.
Oh, that I can attach. It makes it unblockable. You don't have any flying up, right?
I do have one flying.
Oh, you have one flying.
Yes.
But I have
Not
trample.
unblockable.
Not, yeah.
Targetable.
Well, yeah.
No, this makes
Oh,
Whisper
yeah, I
Silk
forgot
Cloak
about
makes
that
it
one.
unblockable. Oh, so then you would block it there, but it doesn't really matter. That I could give haste, but I have one creature. Would deal 1 damage.
You take 1 less damage, my bad.
You scrying?
I take 1 less.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I copied the wrong card.
Oh, no.
I know. It's a 2 instead.
Okay, I will. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
I will play Krenko, Mob Boss,
Oh, Cranko.
Oh, hell.
and then
I love that card.
I'm going to tap for 1. I'm going to move Swiftfoot Boots to Krenko. And then I will tap Krenko. And I will create 2 goblins. Oh, that's where mine went. And then probably make... Well, I guess I could kill that more than likely, whatever that is blocking.
Scary dice.
Those don't have haste.
They can.
No, they can't. This has already been attached once. I can't
Why?
move it around.
Why not?
You can't do that, I thought.
I don't think I've ever looked in the rules saying you can't do it as much as you have mana for.
Just keep moving the
yeah, you just need mana
equipment
for
around.
it. I've never seen it say it can only be done once per turn.
So you just simply moved it to Cranko to be able to tap him.
Yeah.
And then now pay
Yeah.
more mana to move him to a token
To
to
a token?
attack it with it. But then after that,
He can.
he wouldn't have another attack phase, but he'd be able to move it to another token for what reason? Or he'd be able to move it again to make something hexproof, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that would
Yeah.
make sense.
But I think what I'll do is I'll just attach this Whisper Silk Cloak, give it Shroud and Unblockable. And so that will be 8.
It's Shroud, which is for...
Cannot
It's
be
just
targeted by.
Can't be
anybody.
targeted, like, I can't target it.
Yeah, that's right.
God, I'm trying to figure out if I can kill you. You have one thing up?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could kill me. I don't know why not.
Oh,
I think he can get you to 1. Well, no.
Yeah, because I could give...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
if
I'll
you-
just give one of my tokens haste, and then I will full swing at you. So you're going to take 8.
I'm going to block some,
And then
Right.
But you're going to take the 8.
8,
For sure.
and then...
And then you've got a 1/1 coming at you, and then a 2/2.
you
Okay,
have
so I'll
to
take
block-
9.
You have to block the 2/2.
You got to
and
block the 2/2.
Take the
Yeah.
9, yeah.
Okay, and kill the 2/2.
All right.
And then I take 9.
Yep.
Yeah, and then unless you can kill me, it should be done. I think I just
Sean,
Yo, what's up?
enjoy that card. I may have
Scribe.
scribed for you.
Thanks.
Making a mountain out of a molehill.
I love it. I appreciate it.
I love it. Kyle basically
You have no
shut
cards in
down
hand?
his deck. I made him mill
I have
half
no
of
cards
it.
in hand.
He still pulls a
Yeah, I
win
don't-
out of his
Yep.
ass.
Yep.
I guess I will spend...
Sam says Kay needs Mind Skinner and Fraying Sanity.
I already have fraying sanity. It's
I will spend the
not a
last
card.
or her 2
Yeah, I thought you might be
to
trying
kill
to
your
catch
2
up.
goblins
okay.
because they're 1/1s, right?
Yeah.
And then I will full swing And then I will make another copy of the 2/4. So you have 3 2/4s with First Strike and Menace
How are you copying them?
with Sean, Father of the Synths.
I see.
Yeah.
So how much
Right.
is it? Because if they all have menace, I can't block it, Sean.
But you'll be able to block some of these coming up.
Yeah, but unless you can kill me, I'm not gonna.
That's fun. That'd be fun with
Right.
Delina.
And then, okay, so you have 3, so you have, 6 coming at you with Menace. And then,
Mind Skinner is a 10-1, he says.
and then you've got Crumb. You have 2 2/3s with flying and a 3/4.
Okay, so not 22.
Not 22.
Okay.
However, if you block the 3/4,
I
these
can't.
die too. This has got vigilance. Oh, wait,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, it does, but it doesn't matter because it's unblockable and it's 8. And
Yeah.
it's gamer, so. Let's see what this card is. Look
I
at
didn't-
that!
I
How
didn't-
fucking ironic is that card to be my last card I draw? Look at that shit, Kyle. Are you looking at this, Kyle?
Yeah, but he's still doing stuff.
I think you're lucky that
Oh,
you
you're
didn't
still in your
know
turn?
it.
Yes.
Okay. What do you got?
You had a 50
So how much damage was that then?
I told it to you. Did you not add it up?
You never told it to me.
3, 4,
I did
5,
tell it to
6,
you.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did you attack with this one?
Yep.
12, 13.
13.
13 damage.
All right. What's that?
It's a
4/6 flying with Ward 2 and enters, and I get to scry 2.
which you'll never get to.
Yeah. Okay.
Was it anything fun?
Nah.
Okay.
Not big of a deal.
Tap upkeep, draw, unblockable 8.
Ah, damn.
Damn, didn't see that coming.
I know. So pooey.
All right.
Disenchant.
So this goes to you. You get the extra
Winner goes
booster
the
pack.
spoils.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
we go. Thank you.
All right. Let's do this opening of the booster.
Oh, I
packs
definitely
on the
got
quicker
into
side.
this replicating ring,
Yeah,
and it would give me 8 mana.
yeah, and then who would care about a stupid little white enchantment? You should have kept me alive.
I got an art
I should have,
card.
and then I would have finally gotten rid of it right on the last turn there.
Right? It's a fun art card.
That is a fun art card.
Lantern.
All right, let's see here.
I like that too.
Well, that card worked how it was supposed to. Oh, dang, you guys ripped into those suckers.
Artifact spells you cast costs 1 less to cast. That's kind of cool.
What's the chase card?
If you get it, I'll go. That
It's
one.
the trophy thing, right?
I forget what it's called.
Aether Spark.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, that's neat.
What? Another red card that deals damage to everything?
Alkalian Jaguar.
Oh, really? I just got a rare land. Add black or add white.
Ooh. You might be going in my deck.
Dude, I gotta mess with that Enchanter's deck again.
Zombie rats.
I had another Bloodfell Caves. Nothing good. Let's see what the producer got. A servo token. I'm gonna skip straight to the rare. Cause
Hey, isn't
It's
that your
getting
guy? What's his name?
point the way.
No, this is the
Oh,
that's
Loot?
the thing. Yeah, Loot.
Mm.
Loot Magoot.
4/2, trample haste, crew 2. When this vehicle enters, it becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Discard a card, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery.
I think I will create a deck with her.
Full size.
She
planes.
sounds fun.
So the start your engine, it increases
I have a shit ton
once
of
on
artifacts. so-
each of your turns when an opponent loses life.
Right.
This is some sick art for the Midnight Mangler. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh yeah, it makes me think of Twisted Metal and Punisher.
Right.
I just never got into vehicle stuff. It's just not, it doesn't tickle my...
And that's the,
It's
I guess, the artifact deck
Pretty
I'll do
good
now.
for Goblin and token decks because it allows
When this
Yeah.
creature
just
enters,
sort of-
create a 3/2 colorless vehicle artifact token.
Get in 'em?
Crew one.
Also,
Oh, I think I have a good card here.
One or more creatures
summoning
you control.
I saw cool art.
creatures in crew.
Player draw a card.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that's really-
How's
really
that? Because I thought they have to
universally
tap.
Right.
Don't have to tap.
And mono blue.
They don't have to tap.
Or they do have to tap.
Yeah,
but,
so can you tap if
Thank
you're
you.
summoned?
I'm pretty sure you can tap for
so-
vehicles if they're summoned. So.
Correct. The
Look at this card. This
vehicle
card's
is
sick.
tapping the card.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is
the,
sick.
So the
Blue black.
and the vehicle's not a creature, so it can yeah, it's one way around.
This is
summon.
salty card.
Oh, is it like-
It's look at your hand and sack a card out of it. When this creature enters, when it enters is 2. Choose a card. Look at target player's hand. You may choose a card from it. If you do, that player discards that card, then draws a card.
Any card?
I look at your
Any
hand.
card?
I say, I don't want that
'cause
white
a lot of
bullshit.
Times, a lot of times it'll say, non-creature or non-land or something like that.
I guess I got two
Yeah,
So
versions
the fact that it's any card is
of the
pretty
same
nice.
card.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, see,
But
I
it's
got the
cool. Art. I wonder if it's any
I got
good.
that one, but then I got that full art one of it as well. So that full art one, I had the regular.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I always pull a cool card. And think
Okay,
it's
that
gonna be
full
worth
art is
something.
actually super sick.
Right? Isn't that? I thought that was a cool full art.
We ran long today.
Yeah, we did.
Dude, it's 9 o'clock.
It's
Yeah.
9.
We gotta check our numbers, see if we're
Oh yeah, we gotta do
millionaires.
that.
It's that time.
We gotta go bed.
I need to scan this. That's what really needs to happen. I'm trying to get the white. There we go. $8.99. Boys and girls, we're rich.
Look at you,
This one?
thoughtful.
Yeah, blue black. What is that?
I got a lot of blue black cards, but they're all specific in a deck. I think my favorite one though is a sorcery. Target player mills cards until they
You like that
mill
full
4
throttle
lands
card, Sean?
for
Three
What?
attack
3 mana.
phases?
What?
3
Yeah.
what?
3 attack
What's it
phases.
called?
Oh yeah, that's nice.
That's I pulled that from Aether Drift.
Oh, that's sick.
And I think this card is actually valuable. Point Jolie.
It's called
Yeah, this one's worth 35 cents.
The what?
I thought
It's called
like some
Mind
of these
Funeral.
cards. I thought I saw it online, so I thought
And it's
that
yours.
it was worth something, but
because you sound like you
it ain't.
like it.
Well, who won?
I don't even know what happened to my lotto ticket.
That is beautiful. Thank you so much.
All right. So we got the numbers ready over there. Oh, there.
Oh.
So do you win $2 if you get one number?
If you get the Mega Ball, it's Mega Millions, so it works different than Powerball. I'm used to Powerball.
Yes,
What do we got? Sean?
1,
Oh.
19,
Oh.
26, 38, 69, nice,
Noise.
and 15.
Did anybody get the Powerball or the
Nope.
Mega Ball?
Busted.
Nothing.
Busted.
I was so
Nothing?
close.
Nothing.
Though. Wasn't it like 118?
Yeah,
I had 217.
Rough.
that's how they do it. I had 70 for the 69. That was very upsetting.
Look,
I had
man,
48
I blew all
for
my
the
luck getting
38.
my
Alright.
wife to marry me. There's no way I'm ever winning the
James,
Powerball.
Sean,
You guys
okay.
never. I'm out
Yep.
forever. I actually won.
Run away.
Thanks for another great episode. Thanks for
having us.
bullshitting and I'm okay with
Absolutely.
running long when I don't have to work in the morning. So
Yep.
Exactly.
Same.
thanks everyone for
Gotta go
tuning
ball.
in, and
It is yours, I
have a great
think.
I
night.
think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's either you or my
Like
buddy
it's
Andy.
a basketball garbage bag. Goodwill.
Yeah, it's one of those times you just threw something at me and you were like, "This is for my biggest boy."
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I think that was the most fun.
The show is over and no one is rich. Maybe next time I'll hit real big. I wish you good day. I'll see you next time. Oh, Frivolous Dream!